stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. If I go, I'ma get. When I flow, I'ma hit. And I know I'm the kid. I'm a soul, don't forget. I'ma blow up with it. Got my flow so vivid. Here we go, just beginning. Yeah, I throw every inning. Got my flow so legit. All I know is my shit. Here I go, they come with. Post Malone in this bitch. Rock star making hits. Got guitar in this shit. Leaving scars cause we lit. All these bars that I spit. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. If I know what I want, then I know what I get. If I go, they come with, cause they know I get lit. I'm a pro, not a myth, and my flow got some wit. Never slow, drink a fit. I get hype, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Right.
Superman. I was doing all this other shit.
Not show. We're fucking live, bro.
We are? Did I fuck it up again?
You fucked it up again. Jesus
Yeah, but you
Christ!
give me a warning, bro. You just
I gave you a warning.
No, you told me look at my face. I look orange, and then when I start commenting, we live. Got him. Gotcha, bitch.
Well, how long is it fucking?
Gotcha, bitch.
How long does it fucking take, son? How long does it take to look at my face?
Yo, he said, look at my face. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Yo,
ladies and gentlemen, what's up?
here you go. Fucking Pumpy Nose, for fuck's sake, show.
Yeah.
Can't take you nowhere. Pumpy. But yo, tonight on the Nukkle Hedd movie podcast review, we are doing Rocky 4. Some say that's the best Rocky out of the lineup, but we gonna battle it out tonight. It's show's favorite movie, so guaranteed you he at least watched some of it once, and it's gonna be magical to hear his review. But before show goes, I have to let y'all know it's the toe tags, baby. Yeah, show, introduce yourself.
I like it. Listen, man, there's no introduction needed. I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there was gonna be on this mic, and the results are in.
And what results are those? Whatever he hits, he destroys.
Finally, this motherfucker did some shit that made some sense, baby. Hold up, before you go, Lay. Oh wow, go ahead, Lay.
That's amazing. Listen, like they said in the movie, if he's willing to go one more round and he's willing to kill me, then that's the only way he's gonna win. If he's willing to do that, that's what I'm gonna do. Where's that from, Chuck?
That's when he's speaking to his wife. He lets him know.
You might have watched the first hour of it. Congratulations.
Oh shit!
I'm here. I'm here. I'm telling you, you on my movie.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Uh-oh.
What's his wife's name?
Adrian, come on, bro. That's a pop quiz.
Hey,
Aw.
we're starting off slow. We're starting off small.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Take it easy on me.
Word. Now, Cap, go ahead and introduce yourself, Cap.
Oh, it's Cap, normal nerd, here to provide one of the best movie quotes ever. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
I don't
And
know
that-
what movie is that, but I could tell who it is.
I do not know what movie that's from.
I don't watch movies like that, man. I know it's
One-
Arnold Schwarzenegger
One
with
of
the
the
accent.
absolute worst Batman movies ever.
Freeze.
Yes.
Now I know. Okay.
Why did it sound like you said greed?
Yeah, word.
Nah,
I
he
mean,
says it's
it's a good thing
funny.
you said Creed, but wrong Rocky.
Word.
We was going for Clubber Lang on that one. Creed?
Okay. I see you. I'm glad I didn't take any of your pictures. I was gonna ask you what you was gonna use.
I was gonna use some Rocky 4 pictures.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Something
It's
similar
pretty
in
much the same picture you have
background.
behind you, except before he hits him with the gloves.
Yeah.
Literally the same picture, except
It
it's
is.
happened before. Yeah,
Hey,
look.
I could switch it up. I'm good.
No,
Oh, we can
no.
keep that.
We're just filling out the spaces. We're filling out
It's
the
a good before and
spaces.
after. It's a good
Word.
before and after. Cool. It's cool.
All right, so Cap, let's give you a review.
Okay, so I thought the movie was okay. I was a little confused though. All right, and I have two questions for you guys. One, why did they let somebody who never fought before fight Creed? You know, they said he was an amateur.
Amateur. He was an amateur boxer. He was an amateur boxer.
Mhm.
Hold on, I gotta write that down. What does that mean? An amateur?
Oh shit.
That means, well, Joe, you should know this. What does that mean, Joe? I want Joe to tell me because I clearly know what it is.
It means he's never fought before
No, that means he hasn't fought professionally.
professionally.
You
He's
know-
an amateur boxer.
You-
That means he's boxed before, but not on a professional level.
You know
He's a
what makes
rookie.
him a professional? Joe?
fucking up Creed.
No, you know what makes any athlete a professional? What up, Kenny?
You
What's
want a
that?
real answer?
Yes.
Just turn him pro.
No, wait. Hold up.
Oh shit.
Pop quiz, hot shot. Pop quiz, hot shot. What makes a athlete a professional athlete? By
I thought it was
definition.
just saying- by definition, I thought it was just saying I'm turning pro and actually fighting somebody.
What makes
That's
them
a pro.
pro though? Because you have amateurs and then you have pros. What makes them pros?
I don't know the answer. That's crazy. That's a great answer. I mean, a great question.
I
I,
didn't-
really thought
I didn't
they
ask
just
the answer. I
decided-
asked the question.
I really thought they just decided
Wrong.
I'm going pro today. Today I'm going pro. Put me with whoever's pro.
All right.
all.
So what
That's-
makes them a professional is they get paid for it. Amateurs don't get paid.
Oh,
That's why
Okay.
college athletes are considered amateur athletes because they don't get paid for it.
Well, even though they're going to get paid in a couple of years.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that happened. They made a deal for them to make money off their likenesses and their names.
All right. So Cap, now now that you know why he's considered an anteater.
Yeah, exactly.
So my other question I had for you guys that it's something really confused me. I thought Creed had a kid, but in this movie there were no kids.
Yeah, the thing
Him
is,
and his wife didn't
that
have any
kid,
kids.
that kid was out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
So Adonis Creed is a bastard, technically.
Mhm.
You know,
Damn,
He went-
gonna
you
call
know,
him a
he's an
bastard and all
athlete.
that. You don't even know the man.
Well, that's why
He's
he
an
tried to kill the
athlete.
Black Panther.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the,
he's an
Mhm.
athlete that, you know, he's an athlete. He was out there doing his thing while he was young, you know, and then came out Adonis.
Damn.
yeah, in the Creed
I-
movie. They said
I
that.
don't know if I watched the same movie. I don't know how you guys. I don't know how you guys got all that from that movie, man. I just like
No,
when the two
it
white
was a
people
moment.
hit each other.
It was a moment.
One
It
was
was
a
a moment.
machine. That's
No, no,
another
no.
question I have. Was he a robot? Because they said he was a machine in there.
Oh no, that was Paulie's machine.
Ah.
Wait,
So
wait,
Paul's robot wasn't the guy fighting him at the end.
No.
It
He's
was
not
a
machine.
cyborg.
He's
It's a
man.
cyborg.
He's a man.
He was in Van Damme's movie Cyborg. Duh.
Yeah.
And he was a Universal Soldier, which is another form of a cyborg. Come on, folks. Let's focus here.
Yeah, let's focus.
Yo, Cap.
Now that I got Show's review out of the way.
Cap. Damn.
Come on.
Yeah,
Oh shit, got him.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yo, to answer your first question, he allegedly was the best fighter in Russia. So he wanted to come to America and show his skills off. If I'm not mistaken. 2, you don't get to know about his kid till they try to make the crappy Creed. So in this movie, I don't think he has a kid. They explain how he had him in Creed, because of course he's Creed 2. So
Electric Boogaloo. Yeah.
yeah.
So he didn't. He wasn't with this Olympic swimmer when he got there. He wasn't with her. No, he wasn't with her. Even though they said this is his wife.
No.
He was gold medal Olympic winner, a swimmer.
No,
they said this is his wife. That's who was doing the talking for him mostly. The wife and that little dude. But yeah, you're right. Good call.
They got married. They got married before they met.
No, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They were both taking the same steroids, so they had to meet up.
And he had to kill Creed in order to get married to her. That's why if he dies, he dies.
Absolutely. That was a wedding present.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all watched the now I know how y'all feel when I come with my review. Y'all watched a total different movie.
But yo, was it me? Or did it look like his wife just wanted to fuck him?
Yeah.
Like the whole movie, it would just look like she wanted to fuck him, and then when he's like no, then she just like she went to another dude. Right?
I can see that.
Yeah. The whole movie
I'm
is just
legitimately confused.
Word, what movie is what movie are you talking about? Who wanted to fuck who? Where are you?
she wanted to fuck him. The whole movie.
Him? Who's him?
The one that she wanted to fuck.
Oh shit.
Yo, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. My
Goodness,
kids
this
watched
must be one
it.
of those.
My kids watched it, and I enjoyed it. It was good. I liked it. It was good.
Still in the pic. Okay.
Oh shit. They be in the show, Kenny.
Yo, you gotta
Don't-
live the
don't fall
gimmick.
for this. Don't fall for this, Kenny.
Now, I'll give my real thoughts later on. I
Yeah.
just want to have a little fun with shows.
Hey.
Show.
Wherever.
I will watch the movie from now on. I apologize. I ain't shit.
Word. Show, that face you gave me is how you make my mind 24/7.
What?
My head,
What?
yeah, my head has that face permanently marked on the shit because of your ass.
Hey,
Well,
I
you
apologize
see
again.
mine all the time. I'm over here like I don't understand how he figured. How did he get that from that? I'll be honest. What? You've heard me go, what? That don't make no damn sense.
Oh. I see. You taking me for a ride today. I got
Yeah. It's our turn now, show.
it. Mhm.
This isn't a movie review podcast. It's a roast.
That's right.
Absolutely correct.
Hey, I'm ready. I came dressed for it.
Yes, you did.
Yo, Jeff wants to know if we're gonna do which actor should play what. You know what? We'll do right off the dome who'll be the new Rocky and who'll be the new Drago if they
That's
remade this
interesting.
movie.
Yeah, I like that question. That's a good one.
I came ready for that. I actually
Oh,
came
really?
ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
oh shit.
But
Who's
the-
gonna be the black baby?
Is the person alive?
The crazy thing is most of the people that used in Creed
Are dead.
were perfectly no, they're not. Not Apollo Creed. Fool, the movie Creed.
And here we go.
They did really well with that. Well, the recast with his son and the other Russian that was Drago's son. They did well, but I got some people that I thought of whenever y'all ready for that.
So
All
I
right,
guess we should just give Show the floor and let's hear his actual
Yeah.
review for once.
let's hear
No, yeah,
show's
yeah, I'm
review.
dying. 'Cause all I heard was this is his movie.
This is my movie,
All right?
and I rewatched it. I actually have it running in the background because I wanted to get the emotions and the feelings that I got when I rewatched it earlier.
So you're watching
That-
it now the same
No,
way
no,
you
no,
watch
no, no,
every
no.
movie that we do a review on.
No. I wanted to refresh what I felt 4 hours ago so that I won't mess it up for you guys. So I had it running in the background as I was getting ready. But I already watched it. I already know how I'm going to feel. I just wanted it to be fresh. Is that okay, Mr. Totax?
Not at the moment. Hold up. Because, Jason, you wrote too big of a message for me to broadcast it on stream.
I'm watching it, though. Shoto.
For me to, not for me to read it, for me to broadcast it on stream. Y'all got to get your shit together. You can't write messages more than, how many characters, Lay? 3 characters.
150.
I was talking about sentences, but okay.
Oh, there you go. Fuck it.
Went a little over there, buddy. You got it compacted. You want to say you look like a black prince?
There you go.
3 sentences, please.
You look like Outkast in the music video. Hey, wah, wah. There you go. There you go, Jason.
There you go.
3 characters, each sentence, 3 sentences at a time.
Come on, bro. You know why I'm just like this. It's the show.
That's right.
I came to put on a show for you.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Mr. Shownuff's review of Rocky IV, his favorite movie of all time. He actually watched this one, we hope.
I've watched this 100 times and I rewatched it, and it's amazing that I still get emotional in certain parts. This movie, I'm not gonna say it was well made because I noticed some mistakes while I was watching it this time as a reviewer, and not that it messed up the movie, but I could give you a mistake off the top. When they're like in the ring after James Brown sang for Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
And they present Apollo Creed, you know, the dancing destroyer, the Count of Monte Cristo, the master of disaster. They did all that. After that, Apollo Creed says, "I want you," with no gloves on, no hand wraps. "I want you. I want you." Then they walk to the ring, to the middle of the ring, and he has boxing gloves. That was one mistake I just noticed. I'm not saying I messed the movie up, but it wasn't perfect. But the value and the feeling that you get from watching this movie is amazing. Like I told you, there was a couple of parts that I got emotional. Like, my favorite part of the whole movie is when he cuts him. That was amazing. When he threw that right hook and the kids are in the bed, yeah, I don't know why I enjoy that part. Like, I'm basically in that fight with them during that part. What's another part I enjoyed? When Apollo Creed dies, I was emotional, even though I felt kind of weird. Like, I wish it would be a little more realistic. Like, the ref tried to step in, my boy pushed him off like nothing. Excuse me. Continue to kill Apollo Creed. He's like, throw the towel, like the towel is gonna make him stop. The referee just tried to fucking yank him off. Fuck your towel. Like, I didn't even understand that. Put the fucking towel down. You know damn well you're gonna have to get in there and punch him in his face or something. But yeah, this movie to me, it still was awesome. And now that I grew up and actually rewatched it and understand that this movie stood for a lot more than what it was. Like, we were at war with the Russians during this time, wasn't we?
The Cold War, yeah.
Cold War. This was a movie. Like, it has a lot more meaning than just the movie and just boxing. Especially with the message he had at the end. It was great to me. I to this day I still love it. I still watch it like I'm a little kid. It's one of the best boxing movies I've ever seen. Even to this day, I feel this was filmed a lot better than Creed. I don't like how Creed was filmed compared to this. This was more realistic. The shots, the way they angled over Drago when they're in the middle of the ring to look at Rocky little ass, and then they will take the shot from under his arm to look at Drago looking like he's 7 feet tall. Everything to this day. It's been 30 years, bro. This movie was made in 86. That's crazy. To this day, this movie still feels like it was made yesterday.
To this day.
To this day. And when Rocky took that suit, I don't know if he's been working out through the movie, because at the beginning when he's fighting with Creed, or fake fighting with Creed, he didn't look that big. They got to the main event, my man took that jacket off. I got it. Everything was just six-pack out. It was yo, I don't know how long it took for that movie to make, but he looked brolic at the end. He was looking bigger than the Russian. Yo, they cast that Russian perfect. That Russian did a great job, by the way.
Dolph Lundgren or Ivan Drago?
Oh man, he's one of the best to this day. You might fight me on this. He's one of the best bad guys I've seen. Everything from the way he would look at people, the way he would turn his eyes first and then his head will follow. He just looked like a fucking machine.
Like a Punisher.
He did a wonderful job. I'm surprised they didn't cast him as a bad guy for other shows or other stuff. But yeah, it was great. I enjoyed. I'm glad you guys let me enjoy a movie that I really enjoyed.
Well, I didn't let you enjoy this movie.
That's probably the most comprehensive review you've ever given. Bravo on that.
Hey, I told you I won't let you down. If you're gonna give me a shoe, you really picked the movie that I really liked, and I appreciate you guys for, giving the show a day in the movie podcast. I appreciate that. Any thoughts from you guys on this movie or any of your favorite parts?
Well, Ricky says, "Sup guys, I respect show being different, but who told show to dress up like a Skittle?"
Listen, man, I wanted to look like Rocky. That's why I had the abs and everything. Been working out.
Well,
at what point during the Rocky movie did he look like that?
Well, technically,
during Rhinestone Cowboy.
Technically, Lay, he did fight Drago on Christmas.
There you go. Perfect.
And yet nobody had a Santa suit in Russia.
I mean, the robot had a Santa suit when he was with the kids.
In LA and in Philadelphia. I apologize. Let me take that back. Okay.
He might have actually been in LA for that one.
Yeah, he's rich now.
No, I could have sworn he just had it, or whatever. He probably was. The point is, nobody was dressed like that. Nobody that mattered.
Yeah, they had Paulie was dressed like that in one of the other movies, but he was drunk.
You just reminded me of another part that brought tears to my eyes. When Paulie looked at Rocky, when they walk into the ring, say, yo, I want to, if I chose anybody, I just want to be like you. My man said, thank you, Paulie. He finally gave him his credit. You could have kicked me out. I've been nothing. I felt like him because I'm the same way. Yo, you guys could have kicked me out. Y'all stuck around with me, and I appreciate y'all.
I tried to kick your ass out, but you just kept coming. I gave you the wrong time. You was late, but you still was here.
Hell yeah.
You didn't even watch the fucking movies we were talking about.
Hell nah. I just wanted to be with you guys. Forget the movies.
All right, yeah, man. I mean, you jumped all over the place, but that was the most in-depth review you gave.
I had to. I mean, you gave me the floor. I wanted to get it in quickly and let y'all shine too. I'm not gonna take an hour describing the movie we know we all watched. I just wanted to give y'all my favorite parts. I wanted to give y'all
but we doing
most interesting or what I noticed.
We doing this for the babies out there, show. The babies that are over 18 that can listen to a podcast that curses as much as you do. The babies that we have to mold their minds because they may never grow up to see any of the Rocky trilogies. They might have to depend on the Creed trilogies if they do make a trilogy for Creed. We have to be that catalyst show. We have to be the ones that save the planet show. Forget about global warming. Forget about ACs. Forget about R2-D2 and RC3PO. It's about Johnny 5 and Rocky 4. Holla at me. Teach these kids.
Yeah.
Number Johnny 5.
All right, Lay, you want to give your review?
Yeah, sure, man. Rocky was honestly one of the movies that, besides my father teaching me how to box, really wanted got me to want to box from the get. You know what I mean? From the beginning, the way it opens with Clubber Lang and remember that movie to the whole thing, the training montage, the Apollo dying, it just, especially the training montage, is like, I want to do that. I want to be able to train like that, then look like that in the ring. Even in the beginning, when when him and Apollo sparred, you know, same thing, just like the whole like going the whole thing, except, you know, you don't want your best friend to die, but you do want to be inspired to train and fight somebody you're not supposed to be able to beat. Because there's no way Rocky was supposed to beat someone that big, that strong, and that fast. You know, the machine. I got you, show, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it inspired me the whole way. The end of it, I could have done without that speech at the end. That was really annoying. But it was also dope to see that crowd turn on Drago. This one little man's determination won them over. Like, this little bastard is not going to go down. He's going to keep coming at me. Even Drago recognized it. When he looked at him on some, come on, son, man, just stay down, bro. He's like, nah, not me.
He's a
Rocky's refusal to duck any punch and block with his head on. I'm like, worst boxer ever.
Perfect defense.
Ever. No bobbing and weaving. He unlearned everything that he learned in Rocky 3. Literally unlearned all of it. He just went in their head first. Also, come on. Yeah.
There's a real boxer like that.
There's a lot of real boxers like that. The sad part is, you know what I'm saying? Arturo Gatti was notorious for being that way. Notorious. But he also put on great fights, you know. His fights was on, you ordered them. You're on some like, yeah, I got to watch this crazy dude get in there and just get his ass handed to him.
Tyson took that same approach when he fought Lennox Lewis.
Very true.
He blocked every single one of Lennox Lewis punches with his face.
Yeah, that and Lennox was this very other thing. He was a superior boxer to Tyson. He can actually box.
And he also had like a 4-foot reach advantage.
I mean, a lot of guys fighting Tyson did.
Yeah.
He just got in there quicker for this time. For some reason, he didn't go for it, which is weird.
I want you to watch that fight again.
But from this move from beginning to end, man.
You want us to watch?
Said, if that fight was an actual pay-per-view fight, I would have been so happy to pay the $60 to watch that fight.
Oh yeah.
Or the like $90 because that went 15 rounds and it was completely worth it. At no point did they really stop.
You want us to rewatch what fight, Show? I'm sorry, Lay.
I'm sorry, Lay. That Tyson fight, because I saw it differently. Yeah. I saw somebody that hadn't trained and was whipping Lennox Lewis' ass for the first 2 rounds and then got tired and got murdered. But he just needed money. That's what I saw. Tyson was a beast. He didn't train. He did the same thing for the last couple of fights. He didn't train. He thought he could knock out people in the first 2 rounds. Once they realized after the first 2 rounds, you're tired, they whooped his ass. And that's what I saw. But continue. My bad. My favorite boxer. I'm sorry. You hit me with a low blow.
I mean, you basically just said the same shit we said, but you just wanted to make sure that if Tyson heard this, he doesn't fuck you up?
Correct. I need my ears.
That's a smart man.
Hey.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever, brother.
Yeah, as long as you don't fuck with his tiger, we'll be all right.
Yep.
Cool. Continue, Lay. We apologize.
No, I mean, my whole thing about it inspired me to want to learn how to box, just like all the other ones with the martial arts, the Chuck Norris, the American Ninjas, the blood sports. It all inspired me to want to learn how to fight pretty much. It's like, well, if you know how to fight, you're pretty good off. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I can watch that movie all the time. I got it memorized back to front. The soundtrack is in every training thing I do. One of the songs is going to come up eventually, or if not 2 or 3 of them, it's going to come up. It's like, Eye of the Tiger, Hearts on Fire, Burning Heart. Something's going to come up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even the old Rocky one where he's just running. It's like a symphony. It's going to come up. You know the one that comes up a lot, though, is the war one where it's Drago and Rocky actually fighting. That whole thing, it's nice and long, so it's meant for like sparring and hitting the bag. It's beautiful.
I used it to run. Well, I used to. You seen my son.
You use it to what?
I corrected myself.
You use it to drive?
Yeah. And eat.
There you go. It's okay.
What are you talking about? Show runs. He runs from wherever he is to the kitchen to the bathroom, comes back.
Correct. Had a drink.
Good call. That's a good call. It's a good call.
I ran a few errands.
Run his mouth.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, oh, I can watch that. It's one of the movies I can watch whenever. There's no point when I remember the ones that were playing that at a bar, and I was like, "Have you watched this before?" Of course. Still dope, though.
Oh yeah.
Just like captivated from a movie that I've seen a million times. I'm like that. You do realize it's staged. Shut up, man. Leave me alone. Love it. I can watch it whenever. Yeah.
I got a question. I know you didn't like the ending, but now that you understand that the ending was meant for a whole world that was at war, you still don't like it?
No. Why the fuck is Rocky talking about world peace? He's a boxer that went through 50 rounds getting punched straight in the head. There's nothing about that dude that your equilibrium is correct. The last person should be talking about anything like that should be a dude that just went through those rounds with a guy that can hit with 850 pounds of pressure. No, don't be talking, man. Get that dude out the ring. Go get him a doctor.
I agree. I agree if it was realistic, but it's a movie, so.
No, I get why they did it. That was Stallone on some, yeah, America wins, or some like we have to be united.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out the ring, man. Leave. I get it. You won already. Go away.
You know what I realized, Lay? If I could change and you could change, everybody could change.
This is exactly why that part sucks. You see how the guy that can barely talk.
Oh, I heard it. He could barely talk. I could barely understand what he was saying, but I understood why.
So that's how we feel about you a lot of the times.
Hey, I'm glad.
What? What? There's nothing to do with it.
He said that's life. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Cap is next. His toe looks like he's busy right now.
Yeah, I'll go again. So
The real one.
yeah, the real one. And this movie, I remember growing up. This was the first movie that I can remember that actually continued where the last one left off. Because it started exactly where they were in that little ring they had in the basement where they were punching each other, and it picked up. And I always thought that was cool as shit, that they were actually able to continue from something that was further, that they did previously. Like Lay said, the soundtrack, the entire movie is like one sing-along. Like that's how good the soundtrack is. If you literally was like, hey, midnight showing, we're going to put the lyrics up on the screen and everybody just comes in and sings along to this movie, it still works. Like a Rocky Horror Picture Show type thing.
Agreed.
The now that I'm an adult, the whole Rocky ended the Cold War and help us win little motif they put in there is a little bit ridiculous. I'll agree with Lay on that one. The speech at the end is, I use it now more to like as a mocking thing than as a celebratory. Yeah, but the boxing was cool. I remember, as show was pointing out emotions, I remember this was the first movie where I ever disliked Rocky. Because I was screaming in my head. I was screaming, just like Duke was, for him to throw that fucking towel in or step in or something as Apollo's getting beat to shit. Like, he literally just let this man get his life taken from him, punch by punch, and he froze.
Well, here's another thing. Here's the thing. Ivan Drago took that exhibition way too seriously. Have you ever seen an exhibition boxing match? No one goes full tilt. This man said, no, today I'm going to murder somebody. Just throw it out. Like that dude, he chose violence when he woke up that day.
You never go full boxer.
You ever seen an exhibition bout? It's usually, like You know, it is almost like a sparring session. But this dude goes, nope, not today. I'm gonna kill this man on live TV and legally, but as you were.
Oh yeah.
A great example of an exhibition match. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. That was a good exhibition match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's
And they
gonna
got
say
paid. And they
Tyson
got paid
versus
millions for that one.
Yeah.
Millions.
No,
Yeah.
but what do you call it? The one thing I will say that almost every Rocky movie, with the exception of Rocky 5, okay, I don't know what the fuck happened with that one, but
you know what's
every
funny?
Rocky movie has this ability to draw you in so completely in the boxing match that I think Show brought it up during his review. You feel like you're in the match with him. Like you feel like every punch he lands, you landed. Every punch he takes, you take, and you're like, "Yo, let's go, man! I'm getting hyped. Let's go. We gotta hit him. We gotta do everything. You know, we're in his corner." And just the stakes. As mad as I was for him not doing shit when Apollo died, when he showed up, always a part of me's like, "Yeah, you better whoop this motherfucker's ass. He just took a whole lot from us. You better whoop this motherfucker right now." And to this day, me and Toe always, "You heard him. He's not a machine. You heard him." Like, we still quote from this movie. Like Lay said, we driving Toe to work. Hearts on Fire comes on, and one of the other songs, and we still bop it to it. Like if it was a song from the fucking radio. Like this great soundtrack, great boxing feel to it. The training that he's famous for montages. Sometimes I wish I could montage my way through work. You show me doing a little bit.
I couldn't agree more, brother. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, but this, I would never call this the best one, but this is a good one.
Yeah, I feel like the best one, the actual best one, I've always felt is part 2.
That's a negative.
I feel Rocky's flushed out more, and Apollo, you get to know a lot more about Apollo. You learn more about him, way more about him than you did before. Because before he was just the antagonist. He came out Rocky. He said Rocky Balboa for Apollo Creed sounds like a goddamn monster movie. That's all you get from him. That's all you get. In this one though, he's like getting these threats, like, "Oh, you a bum," you know what I'm saying? You threw the fight or whatever. So I like that part about it. And I feel like the fight, I mean, for some reason, Rocky doesn't understand how to stay down. And it's good. You know what I mean? The first one had more the first one had more realistic feel because, he was just a club fighter and he just went the distance. The second one is like, oh, he trained way better this time. Good luck to him. Part 3 was just absurd. But I love Mr. T, of course. Hey, woman. I'm like, oh, man, this dude is disrespectful. Oh, this dude is disrespectful. If your man ain't got no heart, why don't you bring yourself over my apartment? I said what a real man is. I was like, wow, son. In front of everybody and cameras. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just let you know that you ain't shit. Yeah, so yeah. I feel you. This is by far, this movie is a montage into a boxing fight.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
By the way, to clear something up, part 4 is my favorite movie. Part 1 was the best movie.
Yeah, I feel like for me, the first one is the best legit one, but part 3 for me is my personal favorite.
Perfect. Okay. I understand.
Mr. T, man, he brings it together.
Yo, I've always laughed at part 3 as how he went from, like you said, the club fighter to a legitimate boxer, but he was still dumb as shit. And then all of a sudden in part 3, he's got the suit. He's intelligent now. He became Professor Hulk all of a sudden.
Yeah, pretty much. All of a sudden he's like modeling Rolexes and he has like I forget Bugatti. He got like, my man is just wow, son. But he did have 10 title defenses.
The champ.
It's gonna get you some money. It's gonna get your pocket's gonna get fat, son. Lined up. You know what I'm saying? But I would always prefer 2 because both characters now I see where they're both coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm with it. I like that.
I definitely notice now Paulie's racial undertones more in part 3 now that I'm an adult.
Oh my God, bro. My God. I mean, the funny thing is the balls he has in that gym that he's at. I'm like, yo, are you doing the math, Paulie? Rocky's like, yo, you're on your own, so he's about to back up and go, good luck. You know what I'm saying? You're doing this in a room with a bunch of boxers that are ready to murder you. You didn't hear them? They all got the eye of the tiger in here. They're ready.
Is he really Italian?
Boy.
And he's
Huh?
still on some. I don't sweat you.
Is he
Yeah,
really
that's funny,
Italian? He did the best Italian job to me out of
Who?
all of
Stallone?
Ollie.
Oh, he acted like an Italian.
Yeah. He might actually be. I don't know.
Yeah, I
He
think
did the best job, bro.
I think he is Italian. I think he is Italian.
Rocky did a terrible job. I don't know.
Pop
Wait,
quiz, hot shot. Where did the name Italian Stallion come from, Show?
I think. Wait, I'm gonna be wrong because I gotta rewatch the movie. But wasn't that the name that your boy Creed gave him so that the fight could be great?
No,
Or
I'm
he
talking about.
already had that
I'm not
name?
talking about in the movies. I'm talking about where did Sylvester Stallone get the name Italian Stallion from?
Oh, you
shit.
going there?
Word. Damn. I
You,
don't know.
You were right
I'm-
about that. Apollo Creed gave him the name the Italian Stallion to sell it, but in reality, Sylvester Stallone got the name Italian Stallion because he did porn and that was his porn star name.
For real?
Yeah.
That's the movie he was in.
Damn. I did not know that.
So the next time you go take a shit and you're reading the book, look that up.
I will. I got you. Tonight.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know why the fuck I know that. Like that's not something I looked up. I've never seen it.
I think
But it's something I know.
that was told to us through the grapevine.
That's one of those things when you're watching a fun fact video and you see it, you're like, why is that even part of this?
Yeah.
Why are you throwing this out there to us, man? I remember I was watching like a pop-up thing and I saw it and I was like, no, this information we don't need.
I guarantee you that's the only thing from that pop-up video that you remember.
But you know what it is? It's the only thing I didn't know. Because I know the Rocky movies. So like I know movies. I'm like, oh, I know that. That's not a surprise, you know. And all of a sudden you're like, I didn't want to know that.
In the word.
But now it's edged in your brain and you can't take it out. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like did you know that Dolph Lundgren punched Sylvester Stallone so hard he moved his heart to the center, and they had to stop filming for about 8 weeks
Nah.
because Dolph Lundgren is an actual karate champion on top of being like an MIT grad. So basically what you're understanding is that he can kick your ass and explain to you why you're hurting the way you're hurting.
Mm-hmm. Your heart is not pumping enough air.
No, he moved the heart, like your heart is, he moved it over to the center of his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, was he really on steroids? The fuck?
No, he was, you know what I'm saying? That's that Swedish side, son.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
makes him the best Punisher.
Bro,
You know
they
what I'm saying?
both.
I mean, because in the other movies, Michael Jordan's like, I'm gonna take a punch too. All right, terrible idea, terrible. And the guy said, yo, I went like 45%. So that lets you know.
You guys said he's soft, so
Yeah, pretty much. So that was only 45%. I don't know why you dropped. I'm not a boxer, dude. I'm an actor.
Is that guy the mount? That guy that knocked him out?
Was you talking about part 2 or what?
No, you asked if he's the mountain?
The mount. Yeah, from
No, he's not the guy from Games of Thrones.
Games of Thrones. That's who I would choose
Yeah.
as Ivan Drago. My bad. Go ahead.
so
You just skipped the whole section, but
whatever.
No. You spoke about the guy that knocked him out, which was Ivan Drago's son. I thought that was the
I
mount.
was talking about part 1.
Yeah, it's a real boxer in part 1 who did that.
Yeah. That's a
Ward?
legit boxer.
Ward.
Because they hired him to play the part of. You remember when they were sparring? It's like, yo, I'll give you my car if you can win.
Andre Ward.
Yeah.
Beautiful call. by the way.
Andre was supposed to be in part 3, but that didn't work out. It was a whole deal. Because he was hurt or something like that. Like Andre Ward was legitimately hurt. Yeah. Fun fact, there you go.
Yo, Cap, I wanted to say something to what you said. You know how you said that Rocky, well, all the Rockies, because I think part 1 starts exactly, part 2 starts at the end of part 1, and so on and so off. That's exactly what I was expecting from the Suicide Squad. That's why I was a little upset. But like,
Come on, man. Let's not go here. You see, look. You see, Jose G said it right. The great montage movie ever made. The montage movie. In other words, the script was like.
Yep.
They had one scene and they're like, yo, let's put 6 songs in between it.
Absolutely. Let's go from, and by the way, this is great because they went from one montage to another montage. You know what I'm saying? From the training montage to Hearts on Fire, you're like, wow, that's ballsy, son. You're not even going to try to make a legit movie.
You know what else was hilarious? Is to think that the juxtaposition between America and Russia.
Yeah.
Where we're supposed to be the high tech, they're supposed to be the backwoods country. But when you look at the training, this dude's in a high stakes fucking facility. He's got pads and computers and shit. And what's Rocky doing? He's in the snow with a fucking log and some rocks in a fucking net. And somehow that beat actual legit fucking computer training.
You know what I really loved about that? Rocky didn't spar a fucking person.
Yeah.
Drago was going through people. This dude didn't spar anybody. That's bullshit, son. You got to spar somebody that fights like this dude. Not Rocky. He goes, nah, I'm just going to do some pick up and drop some rocks off, little log run up a mountain, yell his name, and I'm going to beat him.
Pick up Duke.
That's all you got to do.
All to the Hearts on Fire. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, what? I don't, and funny, me as a kid, I'm like, yo, so that's what it takes to be a champion. Absolutely not. You got to spar. You got to get your face punched.
But you know what's funny though? In a sense, if you look at it, it kind of is what it takes to be a champion, because he was willing to do the work with nothing.
True.
Not Creed. We just said his name, Clubber Lang. He was willing to do the work with nothing. And the first 2 Rockies, Rocky had nothing compared to what Apollo had. So it, as funny and as weird as it is a little bit like, hey, if you wanna be the champion, be the best, you got to be willing to put in the work even when you have nothing.
You know what I loved about part 3 is that Clubber Lang would come in with a crew, but he would train alone. There was nobody there with him.
Yeah.
But he had like a crew of like 30 people, and I'm like, yo, who are these people? Who are you? Who's the guy yelling? Don't get sucked up in that. I'm like, yo, I have not seen you till he fights, but he'll pull ups on like ropes. I'm like, where's everybody? Nobody's back. I always find it weird. I'm sorry. It's weird to me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You know what's
You're the only one who haven't said nothing yet.
Oh, look like he over there doing science. What's up, Tom? What you up to?
He's trying to keep this together.
I know. He's doing a great job of it. Yeah, go over there, Cap. Hit him with the chair. Lang, wake up, fool.
Nah, I'm telling you, man, I gotta save up money and buy a fucking actual chair.
You gotta ask.
You like that sometimes.
That toe chair I heard is immaculate. Toe's been through 5 chairs.
He knows.
Yo, I don't know what he be karate fighting his chairs. I don't know what the fuck he's doing over
Nah,
there.
because every time he turns around for a fly on some,
He
fucks up the chair. We seen him, and then like when we saw Krills the other night on some. I mean, I remember when he got up and I saw him swing over. I was like, "What the hell is going on?
Fighting
What is he doing?"
Somebody broke into his house.
You know what I'm saying? I was looking at him like, and then at one point we don't see anything because like the cam went. I was like, "Is he fighting somebody?"
Mm-hmm.
But that fly was not fucking around.
Oh no!
It's funny. Ironically, it was during Shang-Chi, so it made sense that he got up and started. It's weird.
Tried to do some airbending.
Yep.
Go ahead, Toe. You don't talk so much. Don't be
I know,
don't
dude.
be
He
don't be
won't shut
show.
up.
I mean,
Word, he's being the show.
all of y'all got to review it, and then y'all want to go on a half-hour tangent and say "fuck me."
Oh,
Why you
you
sound like the guy with the hole in his neck?
motherfucker sound like Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I'm like, what
Word.
the hell is that? All right.
I mean,
We apologize, Megatron. We mean it. Bye. My man, Starscream over here is about to get at us.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
over
know
here
what you're talking about, but
Megatron, we must fight that Transformer.
restart
You
your
feel like
Go
Cobra
XLR
Commander.
app.
Retreat.
That usually works for me.
Retreat.
The app,
Sorry.
not the
I just showed the shit out of my age. I love it.
hold on. I still sound like fucking Megatron.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. Restart
You
your
do.
Go XLR app.
Hold on. I still sound like fucking Megatron.
You should.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
seriously.
you
Yo, go get some. Go get
No.
some tea, bro.
I was just
Give me some
listening
tea.
to the YouTube, and I don't sound like it over YouTube.
Yeah, you sound bad over here.
To us, you sound like you're talking through one of the old school fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's happened to me so many times.
How does it sound now?
No, same.
I restarted the Go XLR app.
You might have to restart your Go XLR then. My bad, so he looking at me like it was me. I saw it, you motherfucker. I'm sorry, Toe. I didn't do nothing.
He moved his mic.
Word. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect.
Yo,
I can't-
I'm checking the stream right now. I didn't hear you say anything. So yeah, I'm checking the stream right now. I didn't hear you say anything.
I think he's restarted his Go XLR. He'll be able to talk in a second. What Toe was saying, this movie's awesome.
Yeah, he
Fuck
agreed
the
with us.
montages. Yeah, fuck the montages. I'm glad. Listen, I finally got him to shut the fuck up. Shit, he's back. Damn it. You sound perfect now.
Yeah, but all right, there you go. Go XLR wasn't putting it on the stream.
There you go. I heard it from the phone.
I hear
So.
you loud and clear.
All right.
Good. Sorry for the little technical difficulty, guys.
Nah, it's fucking Russia coming around, fucking around and shit. All right,
Mhm.
yo, real quick, something that you guys didn't mention for the babies out there in TV land that want to watch this movie. The main takeaway from this shit is that this goes to show you that with great confidence in your ability but lack of preparation, anybody can beat you. And that was Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed was so overconfident with his ability and who he was, but also still he was questioning if he still had it because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to prove that he could still go because losing to Rocky in Rocky 2 was a sour taste in his mouth. That's why at the end of Rocky 3 they had that fight which started Rocky 4. And they never really got, well, he never really got past that just based off of ego. So with the first chance he got, he was able to do an exhibition with Drago. The problem was he thought it was an exhibition. Drago and Russia did not see that. They want to destroy a champion, a U.S. champion, so they could prove that Russia was superior in boxing. So he did not know his enemy, but he was naive enough to think that his talent alone can carry him through anybody. And that is that's what's caused him to lose in the match. But Drago's size, the steroids, and all that other shit killed Apollo. Now I can understand where Rocky came from when he didn't throw in the towel because he was trying to be a friend to Apollo. Apollo told him, "Don't throw in that towel no matter what." And Rocky's like, "Yo, I mean, he may be well read now at this point, but he's still that guy from the streets where he's like, my boy said no matter what, I'm gonna honor my boy's request." And then when he dropped the towel, it was too late. There's nothing he could have done after that moment because he only had but a moment to throw in that towel. He didn't have a whole half hour. It was boom, 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 throwing the towel. It's too late now, homeboy. He's dead. He's hurt.
What the towel's gonna do but hit the Russian in the back of his head?
Yeah, I mean, you're muted, Lay.
It wasn't me, Lay. You're muted, and it wasn't
Lay,
me.
you're muted.
You muted
So,
yourself.
yeah,
It
somebody
wasn't me.
muted your mic
I
on
have
the. There you go.
Yeah, I
It
got it.
wasn't somebody. It wasn't somebody. Don't let
It
him
was
throw
show.
elbows.
It was
Hell
show.
no. Hell
Yeah.
no.
Nah, what I'm saying is that at one point, Creed holds Drago and he goes, and he tells Rocky, he sees him there, he goes, no. And he's already fucked up in the game.
Oh yeah.
He's looking like, don't do it, bro. And I'm like, well, yo, it's bro code, man. I get it. It's like, you know what I mean? You know, something like, I want to honor you, bro. And especially that whole warrior line he gave before about being a warrior. I'm like, all right, bro. All right. Unfortunately, you want to go out on your shield. Amen.
And you know,
Yeah.
Your call.
He forgot his shield.
Kenny mentioned that earlier, saying that he thinks that Rocky wanted him to die. But I would argue that I think Apollo Creed wanted not to die, but he was like, if this is how it's gonna happen, I would rather it happen in the ring and doing something I love. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why it was don't stop this. Because it was one of those, if I'm gonna lose, he's gonna have to kill me, and he killed me. Because who's to say that Apollo would be able to live with that loss? You know what I'm saying? He mustered up losing to Rocky, and it was only hurting his pride because they thought he threw the fight in the first time, and then this motherfucker just out-toughed him because he lost that either. So he lost that tenacity. He was just basically all off of skill and athleticism. You know what I'm saying? So to lose that way with Drago and still be around, I think that would just totally mentally destroy him. But he passed, so we'll never know that. And then what that did was, it was funny because if you think about it, Rocky didn't want to do it no more, and Apollo Creed stopped doing it, but he wants to do it one more time. And then the event of Apollo doing it and dying made Rocky go back and do it. And it wasn't because he had to; it was because Rocky was like, "I'm the reason why he died, because I should have threw in the towel." You know, it was like, because when Mickey died, he shut down. He didn't want to do this no more. He was afraid of losing everything. When Apollo died, he wasn't afraid of losing anything. He was pissed off. He was mad. He was, yo, I'll fight you on Christmas, on your territory. You can have a gun, whatever the fuck you want. I'm not getting paid for this. We're gonna fight. And then he went to Russia on some, yo, this is some real shit going on here. And no matter 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, Adrian is the reason why he's winning these matches. Adrian is the one. See, this is where the comic book podcast, when I'm talking about Lois Lane and Superman, Adrian is the one that Superman needs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, she lets Rocky be Rocky, but when Rocky's no longer Rocky, she slaps him right back into it. Like, yo, this is not you. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. She is toxic. That's
No.
But yeah. So, and then, Rocky trains old school style, but he was hurt. He was building some hurt bombs. He was building hurt bombs before, Mason the Lion Dixon. And this was personal, and it wasn't country versus country. It was boxer versus boxer, and they made it out to USA versus Russia. And that's where I can understand where Lay's coming from with the, if I could change, you could change, we could change, and we all change for ice cream and shit like that. I can see where that was that was just thrown in there on some, well, we could teach a lesson, because people aren't smart enough to see that lesson be shown unless they watch the Nukkle Hedd podcast and we teach them the lesson that needs to be taught. You know what I'm saying?
True.
so. Here's one weird thing that nobody has brought up so far. We're all pretty much in agreement, right? That Paulie had sex with that robot, right?
Of course. I didn't even get to the robot yet. That was a love story right there.
He tied her tubes.
Like, that robot was all happy birthday, Paulie. And then the second time we see it, it's got a sexy voice. It's moving differently. It's bringing him cake and shit. Like,
But, yo, that was a badass cake with the cigar sticking out of it.
Damn, for 1986, that was a badass robot. Where the fuck they got that shit from?
Because at that time they were more cutting edge. They wanted to go to the moon.
they got it from Apple.
No, but yeah, and then the fight happens, and everyone knows Rocky's made out of granite. At least his head is. That's why his defense is 100%. I'm gonna break your hands with my face. And
Pretty much.
And it goes to show you the pride comes before the fall with Apollo Creed, but when heart meets talent or heart meets determination, you could barely beat that. And that was what Rocky was. Rocky was a big bowl of heart and a bag of determination, and ain't no steroid was stopping him at that night. He severed, he came out with massive brain damage. But he went from being a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen to a to a bum back on the street that can't speak or spell his name right. But that comes with the territory. You do have a massive dude pounding you in the face that's been injected with steroids, for 15 rounds. And it's just, if you were to take away some shit, like, don't block with your face, but it just goes to show you, no matter what your talent level is or your size, if you have enough heart and determination to do something, you can go after and do it, and there's a chance you can make it. And that's what this movie shows you, and that's why this is Show's favorite movie, because he's not a machine.
He's a man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now all we need is to show you that determination that he has and that will and that heart to watch a fucking movie review.
Listen, after what y'all did to me earlier, I will make sure not to sound like you guys just sounded. Like me.
No, the fact is, even though no matter how ridiculous we sounded, we were still really coherent. No matter, Cap's question was coherent, my answer was coherent, so was Toad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
Just
worried.
say whatever you want. They were ridiculous, but you understood them.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
I'll
try
make
my
sure
best
you
to be
understand
like
me
you,
better.
man.
Hey, you
One
did
day
a
we
good
might do a
job.
whole podcast. We'll do a whole podcast the way you usually do it, so you can be the only one on point. Everybody's gonna go, "What happened?" I got you. Don't worry about it.
Word.
One room review. We're gonna be all over the place, and you're gonna be the only one on point. The only one.
The Nukkle Hedd Bizarro podcast.
Absolutely
Hey,
correct.
let's
He's
do
even gonna be in the background, all over the place, Bizarro.
it.
Can y'all hear that?
Nah, you tripping again.
He's got ghosts in his room now.
Word. Nah, it's not flies no more.
No, that's what I wanted you to hear, and for some reason it wasn't coming out.
I heard it now.
There you go.
It's funny. I
I
remember
just assumed that was
Cap
show.
said Rocky 5. That's the one, like me and my cousin love him. We never acknowledge that one. He got the box set with that one, and he threw that one out and filled it up with like tissue paper. That's how much he hates that movie. He literally, I was like, "Yo, you got a Rocky box set back here. Where's 5?" He goes, "What?" That's right. Good point. Good point.
That's crazy.
That's a great point, my friend. I forgot. My back. We don't acknowledge that one ever.
That's the only one I watched once. That's crazy.
There you go. And that's what's funny. For some reason, they replay it on like El Rey and like what Paramount, what used to be Spike TV. They love playing that one. I'm like,
Oh,
why?
yeah. It's funny because that's the only movie he remembers Mickey.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only movie he remembers Mickey, because everyone else, like when he's getting his ass kicked, I don't think he's sitting there remembering Mickey going one more round. It was the only time he remembered Mickey. And also, fun fact, Drago's the only one to not beat Rocky.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, didn't they?
No, Drago
Rocky
killed.
lost the first one, right?
No,
He lost all of them.
in Rocky 1, he lost to Apollo Creed. Then he beat him. Then he lost to Clubber Lane. Then he beat him. Then he lost. No, he beat Apollo Creed. Then he lost in that street fight to Billy, to Tommy. I'm sorry. And then that final round, he beat him. And then he lost to Mason the Line Dixon.
No, I believe that one was a draw.
No,
right?
Mason the Line Dixon, the guy that was like a paper champion.
Oh yeah, but when he was walking
Yeah.
out of the ring, Mason the Line Dixon beat him. The
Oh, yeah,
alternate
yeah,
ending
no,
was,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was a
yeah,
draw.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
The
He won by
alternative
decision
ending
in
was-
another exhibition fight,
Yes.
and everybody took it way too seriously.
It was kind of like Floyd Mayweather and Jackie Paul.
Jackie Paul.
Yeah, the Paul brother.
That was an exhibition. It's Mayweather almost knocked him out by mistake. Oops. Shit, I gotta hold him up. Mayweather was clocking him. I don't know what other people was saying that he was stood in there. Mayweather was playing with him.
Yo, those little body shots he snuck in, Paul felt that.
I've been watching those for 50 fights, B. Those little quick right hooks from here, just pow. Yo, he been doing that for 50 fucking years. You lucky he didn't knock you out. Well, you're not lucky. I think he wasn't trying to knock you out. But continue. My bad. I love boxing, man. We should have a boxing talk someday.
We should. Just pick a day. Mondays are free.
We all word. We working every day after that. We got the weekends off.
Instead of watching Raw.
Who's watching Raw?
I try.
Raw was the ending of Raw was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know,
you should watch.
Yo, little fun fact. I'm up wide awake watching Raw. The minute Charlotte Flair's music hits, I'm out.
He's not even joking. He's not. I stepped away to go do something, and he was awake. Came back, he was asleep.
Yes. The minute Charlotte Flair come out. What's up, LaFlocka? How was your flight? Everything was all right.
You treated my Charlotte Flair like fucking Eva Marie, bro.
I mean, she botched that Andrade move perfectly.
That's the one thing she can't do. She can't copy her man's moves.
Or anyone else's moves with those ugly ass chops. So we're talking about Rocky 4.
Correct.
Right? But going based off of what Lay said about Rocky 3, the one thing Lay didn't mention was in Rocky 2, he didn't know how to drive. Remember that? He bought the T-Bird just because he liked it, and then he parked the shit on the sidewalk because he doesn't know how to drive. He didn't have his license. And then true. Rocky 3, now he has Rocky 4, he has a Bugatti and a jet engine and a plane and all that other shit. Like, my man really... Yeah, he really stepped up his game in Rocky 4. But the underlining of that movie, you didn't realize that he fucked himself over when he went to Russia. That's another thing. When you act before you think, you fuck things up more than you realize. Because he gave power of attorney to his lawyer, and his lawyer fucked him over. No. He gave Paulie power of attorney, and Paulie didn't understand what was happening, and Paulie gave power of attorney to his lawyer, and his lawyer fucked him over. That's how he lost all his money in Rocky 5. You gotta watch the movie over again. Little hint, Joe. It's towards the end of Rocky 4, but in the beginning of Rocky 5, they explain that. That's why he had to move back to Philadelphia.
Like I said, I only watched 5 once.
Yeah, well,
I really don't blame you for that. I get it.
At least watch the beginning. But that's what happens. So when you're so prideful that you think you can handle anything, you will fall hard. And then when determination meets heart, you can stand for anything. But when you leap before you think, you jump over a fucking canyon. So those are the lessons that you learn from Rocky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, or 7, or Creed, or whichever one you want to watch. Those are the lessons that you can learn, and those are the lessons that we learned the hard way as kids. You know, it's not to the extent of Apollo, but we learn those lessons as kids.
It can be sometimes.
It can be, depending on it.
Kids lose their life, yeah. Unfortunately.
And that's what makes the whole Rocky saga so powerful to me, is because they're fun and they do all this other stuff and they have great montages and excellent boxing. These are the best fight scenes in movies outside of like Kung Fu. But for the American art of boxing, this is the best that you're ever gonna watch. Like, these are better than most fights that you watch. Like, the closest you'll get to this is Warrior. You know, with the movie fighting. But yeah, outside of that, there's actual lesson that you watch and your kids can learn too, Joe. You know, when you take the time, you let them watch it and you point stuff out to them. Like, you see how that was stupid? And then they realize, like, oh yeah, you know what? Maybe when that fucking 6'5" guy just wants to fight anyone, maybe I shouldn't be the first one that goes and fights him. You know? Maybe I should sit back and, or, have a fucking taste.
Take a second.
Yeah,
Take a second.
Yeah, think
Reevaluate.
Think about it. Is my Canfu good enough for his Tech 9? But yeah.
I like your perception of this movie, by the way. It was really in depth. It was awesome. You gave a better review than I did, bro.
Well, the thing
It was
is,
more organized. That's what it was. Your brain is more organized than my. Well, nah, not according to your brother. We both stupid as rocks, but still,
well,
that has nothing to.
the problem with me, show, is I tend to watch movies I like at a ridiculous amount. Like, I watch movies so much that I can sometimes rephrase the movie. Like, one time we watched The Last Dragon at a friend's house, and I was almost saying the lines word for word like we was in the movie theater. You know what I'm saying?
You still do.
Yeah, no, I still do, but I get emotionally invested in these things. That's why my memory for wrestling is so vast. My memory for most of these movies is so vast. But you ask me someone's name, I have no fucking clue. I have no idea who the fuck this person is. But you knew them for 10 years. I know their face. When they say hi to me, I say hi back, but I don't know their name.
Do me a favor, Toe. Hit the pop quiz button. Pop quiz, hot shot. What was Ivan Drago's wife's name? Shit, I just asked something I don't remember. I did it again. Oh no. Fuck. I'm not even gonna allow you to. I was gonna get the answer when you answered, but if you didn't know, y'all was gonna get me limit. Y'all got me. Fuck it. Go ahead. My apologies.
Yo, let me tell you something, show. Let me tell you something. When you want to do a pop quiz and you don't know the answer, but ask yourself the question first, and you don't know the answer, and it's somebody's name, IMDb is your best friend.
Okay. Now I know.
You know why I say?
Cross-reference
You know
those
why?
shit.
Yeah. You know why I say that? Because I'm on IMDb right now.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I don't actually
Lumilda.
think they said her name in the movie.
Ludmilla.
Yeah, they do.
Lumilla.
When they
Maybe
first
it's-
yeah.
I'm reading this name, and it's like the first time I've ever seen this fucking name mentioned.
Yeah, they say it in the very beginning of it, like when
Yeah,
he first
no.
arrives, because she does the talking for him, and like right at the get, she does the talking for him.
Correct.
Yeah,
Right.
they must have said it just once. But you know what,
Yeah, they
show?
did. One.
Show, that was a good question. If you would have known the answer, you'd have got me because I didn't. No one knows the answer to that. So
Don't sweat the technique.
you know what I'm saying?
Sure, you could have literally said her name was Curacao, and we would have been like, all right.
Hell nah. I learned from the last time. You would have
The
got me.
fact that you freaked out like that, I was like, you even try to play it cool.
Yeah, yo,
I'm like, yo, he's not gonna know. He's not gonna help me out. So I'm like, fuck it. Y'all win.
I love how Show asks questions. Yo, my man Show said, hit the pop quiz. Pop quiz, hot shot. What was the flavor of ice cream that Rocky ate when he gave Paulie his birthday cake? Shit, I don't know. Like, you're not answering the question, Show. I'm supposed to answer the question.
I already knew what was gonna happen. You was gonna say, I don't know, and then you would have flipped it on me. Show, what is it? And then I went doo 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 ding. My brain would have did that noise. Doo 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 ding. Doo doo ding. I would have been screwed.
No, your brain would have been like,
Exactly. I would have been on some like,
It would have been over. I already know what happens. I know how this goes. I'm like, fuck it, y'all win.
yo, even Jose is like, I watched the movie mad times and I've never heard her name. I've never heard her name neither.
Yeah, when they interview and she says, my name is something Ivan Draga. And then after that, that's the only time she said it.
My name is something Avindrada.
I'm here to fight
Wow.
a real American champion.
Yo, why does she sound like a fucking Cuban robot with you, yo? I want to fight U.S. champion.
Yeah,
I am
she sounds
Avindrada.
like Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
My name
Listen,
is
that's
my name is
Russian. That's my
Aventura something, and I want to fight Rocky Balboa.
That
Yeah.
is my Russian.
So hit the NBA, the NFL draft thing, or whatever that is.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah, pop quiz. What is the name? Or you don't even have to give me the name. Who is the actor that played Rocky's son in those first 4 movies?
Damn. That's a good one. I didn't even know that kid was famous. Him and his funny ass gap. I love you, daddy. I don't remember. I don't know who that is. It's crazy. Who was it?
That's his actual son.
For real? I was gonna
Yep.
say I know it's not the guy in part 5, the guy that he hates now all of a sudden.
No, that's his actual son. All from whenever he was born, all the way up to 5.
So the one in 5 with the black hair that hated him is his son as well? That's dope.
The young kid in 5, yeah, Mister. He took my room. That's his son.
I think we're talking about I think it's in Creed that he has a son too. That he tells him, "It ain't all sunshine and rainbows."
That's Rocky Balboa.
That's about Rocky Balboa. No, that's a different actor because his son had died at that point.
Okay.
In real life?
Yeah.
Wow.
His son died. Remember that movie Daylight?
Yes.
His son was one of the convicts on the bus, and his son died shortly after that movie came out.
Wow. We getting deep. Look at this. I know shit I'd never heard of. That's dope. Well, not dope that he died. Oh shit, I can't even say it.
What was Rocky's son's name in the movie?
Did they even said that? Did they say his name? I don't remember them. That's another name that I don't remember them
I'm not
mentioning.
gonna lie to you. I never recall them saying his actual name. They just say kid or sport.
I think in 5 they might have said it.
Apparently, his name is Rocky Jr., and his friends are named Rocky Jr.'s friends.
Look at that.
Nobody even tried.
Yeah, this is how you do it, show.
Yo.
But who the fuck? But
that's crazy.
His name is Rocky Karkov.
Who? His son?
Yeah, that's the actor who played it. Rocky Karkov was born as Angelo Bruno Karkov. Known for his work in Rocky 4.
What's Sylvester
Unless this is
Stallone's
the
real
wrong.
name?
Well, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Don't say it because you know Vin Diesel's not really Vin Diesel. So
Well, I'm saying that's what he's credited as.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. So you can look it up, but FBI
Yeah, I'm
already.
about to. I wonder if that was always his name.
Oh, he is an athletically built, dark-haired American.
Nice.
That's what they have him down as IMDb. Sylvester Stallone is a athletically built, dark-haired American.
Nice. Sylvester Enzio Stallone. There you go.
Sage Stallone. That's his name.
Sage?
That was his son's name.
So
Yeah,
was that
Rocky's son is Sage? In
All
real
right.
life, that's his name.
So all right, so I don't see him built in the.
Yeah. So I'm looking it up here right on IMDb. He's listed Daylight. He's Rocky Jr. and Rocky 5.
Tony Barton played Duke.
Huh?
No, Alex who played. Yo, it's funny you called him Tony Duke, but it's Tony Barton played Duke. So you kind of got his name already. I don't see him building for the movie. Maybe he just did the first 3.
No, so I think he was. So he's definitely listed for Rocky 5 because that's a full acting thing. But he might be uncredited for his role in the other ones because it's just like he wasn't really in it.
They didn't even give him a name. Poor kid.
I mean, they didn't give Drago his wife's name. Oh yeah, he's in Rocky 5. Oh, he's Rocky Jr. So there you go. Tuco Kalako Kukuige.
Okuye.
Yeah, he's from Carousel.
I see. Yo, Cap. Quick question from the chat. They said, "Ain't that the kid who died from drugs?"
I believe so. I don't quite remember the circumstances around it, but it could have been. I mean, it's Hollywood. A lot of people, unfortunately, succumb to their demons.
I believe it was an OD. Mm.
And it's usually the kids that don't have to. Well, no offense, it's the kids that are living off the parent that's rich that usually end up like. I don't think the rich guy usually ends up ODing. It's usually the kids. They can't handle the shadow, I'm guessing.
So some of it, and not to get too deep because I'm not a fucking psychologist or social worker or anything, but a lot of it is having. It's kind of like when we were talking about Molnir. It's having a lot of power and a lot of ability to do shit without knowing exactly how to use it. So then people think, they start getting into drugs and shit because they think, oh, well, I'm famous, I could party, I could do whatever I want. And then it turns into a problem. And then it turns into, well, people only want you around because your family member's famous and it's not really you. And then, that starts taking you to a downward spiral, and then everything just compounds. Because believe it or not, having money and fame and success doesn't cure you from the actual elements of the fucking real world.
It's kind of like how they addressed it in the Rocky Balboa movie, but he was like, whenever I get a job, it's you. They want to know about you. I can't get anywhere because it's you. They want to know that the fans are you. They give me the job because you. I can't get it because I can't earn it. They don't know me. That's why I want to change my name. And that's when he gave the, when you was born, you fit right in the palm of my hand. And I said, this kid is going to grow to be the best kid in the world. And then for some reason, you changed. Life knocked you down. And then you blame this guy. You start looking for excuses. You blame this guy or that guy or this guy. Yeah, and you ain't where you are because of him and that. You're making excuses, and that ain't you. That's basically where he was getting at.
Damn, you brought me to the movie. You was in line with the Vask. I'm like, continue.
Yeah, I can't do it verbatim, but I can do it, loosely.
That's pretty damn close.
Word. I was gonna say that.
Really was.
You was only missing it ain't no sunshines and rainbows.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something you already know. Life ain't all sunshines and rainbows. It's gonna knock you down, and it's gonna keep you down there if you let it. It's not how hard you can get hit. I mean, it's not how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
That's how winning is done.
Yeah.
I didn't teach you that. Yo, he did a good job with that whole scene.
The entire Rocky saga always had glimpses of Sylvester Stallone pouring out his heart to someone, and it was magical. The best part of Rocky 1, in my opinion, is when Mickey wants to train him. He's like, yo, let me train you for this fight. And he goes, now all of a sudden you want to train me for this fight? You take my locker out, you put my locker in a bag, now you want to come over my house? You like my house? My house stinks! My house stinks! You want to come over? Yeah, come over my house. It stinks! You want to train me? Yeah, I'll fight the fight. You want to fight the fight? Yeah, I'll fight the fight. I'm going to get my bash pregnant. My face bashed in. Yeah, I'll fight the fight. Yeah, I'm going to get fucked up. You want to fight? Yeah, it stinks. That he's screaming at Mickey because it's one of those things. It's like he got what he wanted, but he got no respect from any of the other fighters in there, and he wanted to train, and now all of a sudden, because I got to a point that you didn't think I could get to, you want to give me the attention. It's the same thing. It's one of those, it's like, if I would have never got this opportunity, you would have never saw me. You're full of shit. And then he realizes, I kind of need this guy.
Right as he's walking away.
Yeah.
Yo, hit the pop quiz thing, because I got a question that actually ties into exactly what you were talking about. I couldn't hear it. I assume that went off, right?
Oh, you guys can't hear it?
I heard it. Hit it again.
Oh.
There you go. So, pop quiz. Who wrote the Rocky movies?
Sylvester Stallone and somebody else?
There you go. And the reason I brought that up is because, as he was saying, oh, you didn't want to train me. You thought it was garbage until I got to this point. Sylvester Stallone was trying to get in, And it wasn't until he just wrote his own movies that Hollywood was like, all right, we'll give you a chance.
And the funny part is, they wanted somebody else for Rocky. He goes, nope, I wrote it, I'm in it.
But
he told him straight up, yo, you don't get the script without me.
who was the guy that was originally supposed to be Apollo Creed? It was a boxer. It was
Yeah, I forgot the name of the boxer. Yeah, it was supposed to be an actual boxer.
It wasn't Joe Louis.
No.
But
Was it? It wasn't Sonny Liston, was it?
It could have been.
Yeah, because Apollo wound up coming off more like Ali. He came off more like Ali.
I think that's what he was going for. Well,
no, that's
no.
definitely what he was going for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they wanted the boxer. They wanted the boxer to play it.
Yeah.
And then they saw Apollo Creed. They saw I'm Action
Carl
Jackson.
Weathers?
Carl Weathers. They only name came in my head was Action Jackson. They saw Carl Weathers and they were like, nah, you got it. It was kind of like 50 with Power. When Homeboy auditions, like, nah, you got.
Ironically, is that Carl Weathers used to be a football player. So there's some athleticism in there somewhere.
I was gonna say he looked a lot more like a boxer than Rocky. When they was flowing at the beginning, they was flowing around that ring. His footwork was pretty damn good.
You got to remember, he's supposed to emulate Muhammad Ali. He's supposed to emulate the world champion, and Rocky's the amateur. You know, he's the street fighter that's fighting for $50 so that way he can get something warm to eat.
Remember, he said, you fight great, but I'm a great fighter. There's a difference. You fight amazing, but I can actually fight.
Yep. You already taught me everything you know. Ken Norton?
Ken Norton was the boxer that they originally tried to get Apollo for.
Okay.
You
already taught me everything you already know. No, I taught you everything you know.
Said almost, Stallion, almost. Calm yourself down.
I wish I would have seen that punch because it looked like Apollo was gonna knock him out. His punch was a lot better than the one Rocky threw under. Well, but that's just the movie. But
who do you think hits harder, Clubber Lang or Drago?
Oh, Drago.
I'd say Clubber Lang. Yeah, me too. Because first of all, Clubber Lang had no idea what a jab was. All he knew was haymaker. My man, as a guy that's boxed and I've trained, you look at it and go, not one fucking jab was thrown by that man. Everything was. Oh, he threw one jab when there was a guy on the floor and he just kind of little decked him. But that wasn't like he never. You see the fight? There was no jabs. It was just, my man. He was coming for the head and that's it. He was like, oh, you're going out with the first punch. And that's why he lost. He kept trying to knock him out. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Drago did the same thing in the first fight. I didn't see one jab.
No,
he just walked
Drago's jab was like GSP's jab and Kosh's. He was just in their face all day. He hit up more jabs than I've ever seen in any fight I've ever seen in my life. He was just awesome. And then he would throw like a haymaker, but he would throw it right, left. Because apparently somebody taught Drago how to box. Nobody taught Clubber Lang how to box. They're like, yo, just get in there and throw hands. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If you see the fight, you see him 1-2, 1-2, and then he'll cross or whatever, body shots.
That's against Rocky, though. Not in the first fight. Not against Apollo. Against Apollo, he just chased him with one hand down like this.
To be honest, because he hurt Apollo with that first body shot or that first shot, because Apollo wasn't ready for it. But if this was a real fight, if it was like a world title fight or actual sanctioned fight that happened, I think Apollo would have took it to Drago. That little glimpse that Apollo had in the beginning with those little jabs, like, all right, come on, make it interesting. If he was actually trying to fight him and Drago let him hit him like that, there'd have been a different story here because, Apollo was doing the little tappy tap. What the fuck, nigga? You shot me?
What was that? He destroys.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an exhibition.
Exactly. That's what everybody keeps losing the sight of. An exhibition fighting, you don't go that hard ever.
Oh,
unless you're Jake Paul.
Word, I was gonna say Jake Paul knocks out all the people. Well, most of the people he fights. He didn't.
Does he really knock them down? Does he really knock them down? Does he really knock them out?
Well, Nate Robinson.
I'm gonna perfect example. Show right. let's say I tell you, yo, let's fight, me and you, right? And I say, yo, no matter what, you're gonna get 10 mil. But if you go down, I will give you 15.
Ooh.
But you have to go down when I tell you to go down.
Pause.
You think he told Nate Robinson when to go down? He's still asleep.
But that's a basketball player.
He had to tell him 3 times, Joe.
Yeah, he did. He did knock him down 3 times. I guess he had to make a point with Nate at that point. You know what I mean? You're like, all right, you're not understanding where I'm coming from. You're supposed to lose right now.
No, but
it's like Johnny Cage.
This is the part you fall down.
This is when you fall down. So you honestly think, seriously, bro, think about it.
Yo, but not for nothing, Lay. The way Nate Robinson was fighting.
Oh, that shit was disgusting.
The way he was fighting. If we taught Show how to throw a proper straight right hand, he'd have knocked his ass out too.
Yep.
Show would have knocked out Nate Robinson.
First and foremost, do you guys remember when Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson got into a fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They missed each other by a mile, son.
Oh yeah.
Because they clearly could not fight. This is why they play basketball. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Chris Childs tuned up Kobe and then he did that boxing commercial? Clearly somebody showed Chris Childs how to fight. Somebody showed Chris Childs how to fight. No, there's a reason some athletes. Oh, a perfect example. There was a like a lineman that got into a fight in a Best Buy, like a professional football player, and he got mollywiped by some dude like almost half his size. Because he was used to just being the biggest dude on the block. You know what I mean?
I've seen Shaq.
You have in all honesty, speed does kill.
Yeah.
Watch any fight with somebody that's really fast, Jose Aldo, anybody like Canelo. Speed kills, son. And especially when you have precision, that's when it's the worst. You know what I mean?
Those punches add up.
Put somebody's lights out, man. It's not that hard sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You catch them at the right angle at the right time, they're going to bed, son.
Yeah. There's a couple buttons on people that you hit, that you press, and them shits turn you off.
Yeah, your lights go out automatically.
Hit the sound effects. Hey, Lulu.
One of the boxing coaches told me once, goes, yo, put your opponent's chin to where his ear is, and it'll go out. Like if you hit him and his neck snaps fast enough where his chin is here, where his ear used to be, lights out. You'll go down.
Yeah, right by the temple behind the ear.
That's not a lie. I got dropped one like that, and I was like, it happened, didn't it? He goes, yep, your chin was where your ear was. I was like, shit.
How did Tyson Fury get up from that?
I had one dude in a basketball game.
It's his endurance. What happened, Cap?
Did I have one dude in a basketball game try to do that shit to me? Like he tried to post me down from the fucking 3-point line, and he drove his shoulder into me and tried to knock me out. And I stumbled a little bit and got up. Like I didn't even fall. I just stumbled back a little bit, got back on defense, and he passed the ball. And I wanted so bad to say something, but there were officers present, so I couldn't wall out. But in my head, I was like, this motherfucker tried to knock me out like a bitch. He couldn't even fucking do it. He threw his whole body and his shoulder into the shit.
Why you think he acted like it ain't happened? Shit, that shit didn't work.
He was like,
as usual.
He was like, I guess he is a machine.
Word. Ignore that. I just did that, my friend.
I don't know why he literally tried to post, like put his back to the basket at the 3-point line. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
He was going for that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot from 3. See if you can hit that. Don't try that. I have. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But
it's terrible.
Quick message to that guy. You know his name, Cap?
No, he was one of the civilians that worked on the ship.
Oh, so one of the civilians that work on the ship. Go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's never too late to tell somebody to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, this is true.
There's no time limit to that.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm glad that I was in shape back then. Because if he would have tried that shit now with me fat as fuck, I probably would have went to sleep.
Fuck Titanic too. That's what Alex said. Nah, shit. Yo, when I was playing in the parks and people tried to post up on me, you gotta remember I was a big dude. I was a big kid, short, but I was a big kid. I had like 100 pounds on these kids. So they trying to post up on me. I'm not going nowhere, and I'm like, yo, bro, Take the shot or pass the ball. You're not moving from here. I'm sorry.
You're wasting your time.
Shadow Demon, you may not pass. Not at all.
Y'all right now are looking like straight garbage.
But yeah, but yo, to answer your question, Show, it's most of the time it's conditioning. When a fighter has good conditioning, he can withstand some of those punches and recover fast. But there's sometimes you push that button.
Bro.
You push that button too many times, it doesn't matter how good your condition is. Somebody
there's
a
that
light
old
breeze
saying,
knock you out.
you can't train your chin. You can't train your chin. Sometimes you can take a punch, sometimes you can't, bro. Sometimes some people this shit is straight garbage. Some other people like to stand there and just all day, son, bring it. Chuck Liddell used to be that way. Then he got older and it was just like, he catches up with everybody.
He gets knocked out by the breeze.
Yeah,
Word.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Some people could stand there and just all like Clay Guida, just stand there all day. And Arturo Gotti, same thing. You stand there all day, son, just bring it.
Until
There's
Brian
some
Stan,
dudes-
Chris Lieben.
Yeah, there's some dudes are like, but then again, Chris Lee in no face like a dude like Anderson Silva and go, damn, his punches were very precise and fast. It was like they were all coming really fast and really precise. But he was like, that's too much. That's too much for one brain to take. It was like, yo, I can only so many times that shit could happen.
That's what happened to Forrest Griffin. Midway, he took a step. He's like, when did I start jumping? Nah, I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't do this. When did I get up my feet?
They were both swinging really slow, and I was like, damn, he still caught you. That's terrible. Still got caught. I'm like, ugh.
My best example of
He had no
that,
business. He really had no business being in there.
fucking
Not at
Czech
all.
Congo. Czech Congo? You remember Czech Congo getting knocked
Yeah,
out?
I remember. Yeah, it was. Check. It was funny because that fight was always crazy because he was losing. And then
With
he
Pat
won.
Barry. Yeah,
Yeah,
Pat
he
Barry.
got-
Pat Barry, yeah.
Yeah, that was
You know
a
what I'm
fight.
saying? It was
Knocked
like,
out like 4 times. The ref is like this 3 times. And
Me-
he's still getting them.
Meanwhile, Holyfield gets hit in the glove 3 times, and the ref's like, "It's over. It's over.
You
We gotta
agree
go."
with me?
Yeah, that
My-
was
my
too
friend's
soon.
like, yo, he's too old. He's too old. He's a fucking heavyweight champion. He took on Mike Tyson. Let him take a fucking round of pounding
It was
how long
only
ago was that?
last week.
last week.
No, I'm talking about when he fought Mike Tyson.
That is true. But still,
No,
hey,
but listen, Lay.
he's
It
a
looked like
champion.
he wasn't. He was nowhere near boxing ready. Like footwork wise, he was out. He was off balance. But at no
Mhm.
point did he look like he was going out. This was an MMA stoppage. Vito was throwing
Yeah.
punches. Vito was throwing punches wildly. He hit him in the glove like 4 or 5 times. He missed a couple. He hit one body shot and then one shot like to the glove in the ear. And Holyfield is just getting pushed around by the power of the punches. No
And
point did it
tripping.
look like he was getting hurt. The ref stops it, and Holyfield literally did right after the stop. He's like, "What the fuck you stopped it for?"
The
10
interview
seconds
right
left.
after.
10 seconds left in the fight in the first round. You couldn't let him get to the end. Like, come on, he didn't even get
That's it.
knocked down. Like, come on, yo, bro. What happened to boxing? Boxing used to be, I knock you out as many times as you get up. That's why they all fucking have Parkinson's or the brain damage, TTE shit. But now all of a sudden we got to protect Holyfield. You should have stopped the fight right after the announcement. And in this corner, ding, 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 it's over. What happened?
Basically, tap out.
We got to protect Holyfield.
Word.
Like, you said his
touched
name
it.
too loud. Like, what the fuck? They put the
Oh, aren't
Vaseline
you
on him
supposed
too
to be
hard.
bad?
Yeah.
AARP is calling, bro. They said stop it. Meanwhile, fucking Rocky Balboa gets hit with the 1-2, drops to the floor, gets back up, and he gets hit again. Pow, pow. The fucking ref don't even step in.
Yeah, the
That's
ref
the only
like,
part
fuck
of
it. No knees.
Word.
They let
That's all.
Apollo die and they didn't even stop that fight.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. That's the only part of the movie I was a little iffy about. He used to get popped, hit the floor, get back up to get popped again. I'm like, where's the count?
And you know what happened when he did that show? Try to go through a 1-2,
Yeah.
straight cross. That's he ran into a straight to a jab cross. I was like, oh, that's nasty. He literally walked into it. I was like, really? You did not see that coming at all. He's been doing it all fight. He's a little bit on some. No, all right, cool. Unlearns Rocky literally unlearns how to box in every single movie. He unlearns how to box. He has to be retaught how to box.
Yeah.
It's
He
ridiculous.
always leads to it. I think he led to it, even though he was a boxer in 3. He still went into the hit me again. That's all you got.
You ain't so bad.
You
You ain't so tough.
He always leads to his using his head to break people's fists, like Tosa.
Yeah.
That was
Which is
definitely
funny.
the plan for part 4.
Yo, that's
That
what
was
he
the
did with
only plan
Mason
for
the Line
part 4.
Dixon. That's how he
No,
survived
it's
Mason.
funny.
Yeah.
Mason broke his hand on a body shot, hitting him in the hip.
Because he had the metal replacement hip there.
Hell yeah. My cane was on my shorts.
It worked. Yo, guys, Kenny, I don't know if he's still here, but earlier in the podcast, he said that Joseph Lou Anderson could play Apollo. If you don't know who Joseph Lou Anderson is, he plays Rocky Johnson in Young Rock. He plays Rocky's
Oh, I know
father.
what
And
you're talking about. You're right. He plays Rocky the Soul Man Johnson.
Yes.
Oh
He
yeah, I
plays-
can see
yeah.
that. I can see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Definitely. Yeah, I'm with that one. I have nobody right now for some reason. Nobody came to my mind for some reason. I don't know why. I'm drawing a blank. He's charismatic too, but I need somebody like shit talking charismatic, like really, really shit
Wesley
talking charismatic.
Snipes.
Ooh.
We've been down that road.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We've done that.
That man can do any role.
Yo,
You
know-
even
you
with 2-1 Fu, he could play Adrian.
True.
Well, that's when John Leguizamo would come in.
Yo, I don't care what anybody says. That was an awesome fucking movie.
It was funny because I'm picturing Patrick Swayze. I'm like, this is Dalton. I kept thinking, is Blade Dalton and the Pest,
Yeah.
right? Or Luigi? I don't. No, he did executive decision. I just remember the name of his name in that movie because he wasn't important. He was just angry all the time. And I realized I really don't like that guy. Yeah, I liked him in John Wick.
Yeah.
He said the guy's car you stole. Did you kill him? Nah, we fucked up his dog. You fucked up his dog. You're gonna die. That's pretty much what he's saying. Oh, you're so gonna die. Oh, you have no idea how dead you are.
Wasn't
No
that his
idea.
own son he was talking to? You did
No,
what?
no, this was
Oh,
John
okay.
Leguizamo. He looked at the car. He goes, I know whose car that belongs to. And he's thinking, he's gonna kill all y'all motherfuckers to sell that shit too. He's killing all of y'all. But yeah, you fucked up his dog, right? All right, good luck with that.
All right. I'm getting out this country.
Yeah. No, not him. He was like, John came. He was like, yo, I need a car, and they had a drink. He was like, I didn't do anything to him.
That should be. You know what's
Yo.
crazy? Put that on the list, man. We got to review that someday.
John Wick.
We'll
Yeah.
review John Wick 1 through 3 when 4 comes out. There's
Perfect.
a lot of numbers there, but yo, thinking about it while you guys were talking about John Wick, I was thinking about it. I was seriously thinking about it. The shit talker that's athletic, that that could play somebody as Apollo Creed. He's not as big, but Denzel Washington's son, the dude who played Tenet, and he was in Bowlers with The Rock.
David Washington.
Yeah.
He would be a good
Was it-
Apollo
What is
Creed.
it, Jonathan Washington?
No, say again.
Is it Jonathan Washington or John Washington?
It's David Jonathan Washington. He's got
David, but he barely uses the David. It's always like Jonathan every time I see it.
He was billed as David for Tenet.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, you can get anybody big at this point.
Yeah, because but the way he
Yeah,
played
you
in Bowlers, he was talking his shit, and he was I could see him as a new age 21st century Apollo Creed.
Yeah. I mean, if Chris Evans became Captain America, then anybody can do anything at that point.
This is true. He doesn't have the chin for Captain America, but he made up for it.
There you go. It's John David Washington.
That's
wait.
why.
Randy said Keith. Who's Keith Washington? Are you thinking about Keith Urban?
Think
Keith
about
Washington
Keith Sweat,
Diesel.
the old-
Keith Washington Diesel.
There's a Keith Washington.
Keith Washington
I've heard that
Denzel.
name before.
Is Keith? He put Keith Washington Denzel.
I know he put Denzel, but I'm saying Diesel.
Yeah, so John David
He looks more like
Washington
Carol Burnett.
is his name.
All right, so I don't know why I kept Jonathan, but I know it was something like that. I was like, well, I don't know why Jonathan.
Wait, what is it? What is it again?
John David Washington.
All right, John Jacob Hammer Smith Washington.
Ah,
He
there
could
we
be.
go.
He could be
His name
Apollo.
was my name too.
His name
I
is
got
my
it.
name too.
There you go.
Mhm. Who would we cast for Rocky?
Yo, I'm racking my brain for that one. I can't think of anybody that I could see that could fit in that role.
I could see Dan Hardy.
Dan Hardy.
Dan Hardy.
Looking him up.
Mark
The
Hardy.
UFC
Tom
guy.
Hardy.
Tom Hardy. I get all the. He's Hardy to me. Okay, just be
So
happy I
Dan
call
Hardy
him Jeff.
is the MMA fighter.
You know, I
As a commentator now.
yes.
Okay, Tom Hardy is the actor who played Bane in Mad Max.
Remember what I confessed to you, Lay.
Oh yeah,
I
true.
remember
That's
the
true.
movie. I don't remember the names.
That's true. That's true. My bad.
Yeah,
You're
I
absolutely
don't
correct.
own that. If I was WWE, I would own his name, but I don't do that. So I don't know. Go ahead, Cap.
no, I was gonna say he's a little cliche at this point. Is you could, no matter what movie you name, like who's gonna play Nelson Mandela? Tom Hardy. Like
I hope
It's a
not.
name
I was
that
gonna go
comes
with
up in
Morgan.
every
I'm gonna go with Morgan Freeman, but he already did it.
No, well,
I'm trying to come up with somebody like
I
newish, somebody
the
that
funny. There's somebody there's a no name. I unfortunately I don't
What a-
know their name.
what about his brother in Warrior?
Oh, the other guy. That's not a bad choice. I could see it.
he essentially did play Rocky in that movie. without
he
the
was
brain.
just an
much.
educated Rocky. Yeah.
Yeah. So the transition would not be hard for him,
It's
and he
true.
can clearly get in shape. So that's not bad. You know.
And he writes his own movies. So.
True.
I would use
If
him.
anybody's ever seen the movie The Gift, that's a good one.
I have not seen that movie, but I know what you're talking about. They bring a midget into the house and he starts killing people.
I don't know what the fuck movie you just described, but that ain't it.
It's
What
the
kind of
gift.
show moment did you just have?
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
He brought little midgets and they started. Isn't that Gremlin? What movie is this? Started biting on everybody's ankles. What?
Yo, hit the pop quiz thing.
Here we go.
No.
Pop quiz. What the fuck is Gizmo's species?
Damn.
Did you brought up Gremlins?
Oh, press the wrong button.
Listen, bro. I said my favorite movie and the only movie I ever watched was Rocky 4. Are you gonna bring Gremlins?
You brought up Gremlins.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Listen, that was just for joke purposes. I ain't never seen this movie. No, I'm lying. I probably did see it. I don't remember it though.
Anybody
is-
know?
You know that there's delusional midget assholes in it, but you can't say what Kirby's species was.
Is he from
Yeah,
Glen
you-
Gardens?
He said he's from Glen Gardens.
Kew Gardens. He's from
Kew
Kew, not Glen.
No, he said Glen Gardens.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's not from Glen Gardens. Glen Gardens is a real rough neighborhood. He's from Kew Gardens. Don't ever confuse Glen Gardens with Kew Gardens, all right?
I got you.
You get fucked up out here, show.
So, what's the answer since you seem to know it?
Dan Hardy is from Glen Gardens, all right?
No, that wasn't the question.
I don't know the species. I forget right now. I draw a blank. I can't remember the last time I saw Gremlins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
The
maybe 5 minutes of the movie.
The last time I saw Gremlins was 1995, but I know that they're called Mogways.
Oh yeah, that was my
Mogways.
next guess.
I was definitely not gonna get that shit. I'll tell you right now.
It was the tip.
Not
of
even gonna front. I would have been on some. I would have named them a Pokemon before I named that shit. And I don't even know Pokemons like that.
Mogwai?
The Pokemon name out there like, yo, maybe it'll stick.
Ain't that a version of the Hulk when he's upset? Mogwai.
Maestro.
Oh.
Holy fuck balls, that's even worse than this dude.
Oh man,
Maestro.
show.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Like, isn't that a form of the Hulk? I was like, oh, he's not trying to say who I think he's trying to say. I was absolutely correct.
I'm surprised that they hadn't made a version of the Hulk like that. You get him wet and little other fucking abominations start popping off his back.
DC did it. It was a fucking starfish.
Oh man. Yeah, I really defended that monster.
Really?
Yeah, when we was doing the review, I said that has to be the worst enemy I've seen. But I remember y'all disagreeing with me.
Well, you can have your opinion. That's cool.
It's
That's
not
one
in
of those
here.
things where,
Well, honestly, we didn't say it was bad. We said it's just the first enemy that the Justice League faced altogether. Nobody said it was good. We said that is actually the actual first enemy they all face together.
Okay.
The actual Justice League.
We agreed now.
With Marvin the Manhunter.
Yes.
yeah, and Super Bitch Man.
Yeah, Super Bitch Man. Yeah.
Yes.
And the javelin. What do I do with this?
The toxic guy.
What do I do with this?
Give it a Lois Lane. She'll figure it out.
I remember I watched Rocky 3 completely plastered, bro. I'm talking about wrecked. And for some reason, every time I heard Mickey's voice, I couldn't stop laughing because I just kept thinking of the Penguin, which he did play in the 60s Batman show. I was like, that's the laugh I kept, I swear to God, every time he said something, I was like, that laugh right there. I just like, yo. And I remember my cousin was like, yo, what the fuck is so funny? I was like, yo, did you not know that Mickey played the Penguin in the 1966 Batman thing? He goes, no. I go, look it up. And then he started too, because he was like, oh shit, dude. Yo. Until he died. Even when he was dying, we was hysterically laughing. My face, my stomach hurt. I was like, he needs to go now. Because I'm not gonna make it through this movie. Hilarious, bro. Hilarious.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Woke up, and then you wake up also. My head hurt. He was laughing way too much, bro. Way too much, man. I'm like, why is it so funny? And then it hit me. Like I was switching my eyes, go, oh, shit, it's the Penguin. It was over after that. The realization made it the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
I see it with the big cigar holder and the cigar. Little top hat.
with that like the cigarette holder thing.
Yeah.
My man, it is funny. I swear to God, because I was like, it should not be so funny. And then all of a sudden I squint my eyes, I'm like, this is it. And then like that Vince, the one that told it, that laugh and it just stuck there. It's like every time he spoke, that's all I heard. I'm telling you, son. You know what the one thing you don't do with that game? There's a game, right, where you stick like fake mustaches on a TV screen. And then when anybody lines up to it, you take a shot. Never do that with Rocky 3. And it's funny, it's always Stallone. Nobody else. And we put him on like 3 different parts, and somehow I'm like, fucking Stallone, man. The only one, nobody else. Not Mickey, not Apollo, not Paulie, not even Adrian. Fucking Rocky's the only one that did that shit, son. Bottle of tequila gone, son, like that.
Where did you get that game from? That sounds like a
friend of mine named Joa. She brought it up to me and my best friend. She was like, yo, let's do this. Because, we're chilling. It was like a Friday. We just chilling. I was like, yo, the Rocky 3 was on, like, yo, let's play the mustache game. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Went and got some fake mustaches from a party store, put them on there. Game over, son. Yo, not 5 minutes in, we had taken 4 shots already.
Whenever it lines up, we drink.
And here's another one. This is a fun one, right? Me and my cousin were watching Predator, the original one. And we say, yo, anytime they do the Predator scene, we take a shot, right? But the problem is we had no idea we're watching the director's cut.
Oh, shit.
So we got to the point like, yo, every 3 times they do it, we take a shot. You know what? Fuck this game. Yo, we didn't even get to the point where they had finished killing all the people in that little camp. We didn't make it there.
Oh shit.
Because the director's cut, there's mad Predator scene, like Predator Vision. Bad shit, bro. Bad shit, bro. I'm telling you. But if you watch the regular one, I don't think it's gonna be as bad. The director's cut, none of that. You don't want none of that. None of that.
Ain't nobody ready for that shit. They're not about that life. Yo,
We'll do it.
William said that Liam Hemsworth
To play who?
to play Rocky.
No. The guy, Thor, his brother. He was in the Hunger Game movie?
Wasn't he in the Expendables?
Yeah, he was. He was Billy, the one that they killed.
The sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Who do you want him to play?
Rocky, since it's another Australian. I did not know Sylvester Stallone was Australian.
Because he's not Australian.
Okay.
That's why you didn't know that.
It says you need Australian actor.
Did you just make Sylvester Stallone Australian?
No, I thought that's what he meant because he said we got to get an Australian to play the role again. I was like, oh, I didn't know Sylvester Stallone was Australian.
He said you need an Australian actor.
I'm assuming
he didn't say
said
another one. He didn't say another one.
I read it wrong.
Yeah. No, I got you. I got you.
First of all, we got to keep the essence of the everyday man. This dude is like 6'4". You know, he's Chris Hemsworth's brother, sir. There's only one Hemsworth that's like average height, and he was in the Westworld.
Okay.
There's one Hemsworth that's like he's regular sized. And the other two behemoths, nah, man, that don't make no sense. I thought he was casting him for like Drago or something.
Yeah, he might be good for Drago.
Yeah, but I'm like, you're not gonna cast him for Rocky. That should make no sense.
What about Chris Evans?
3, like on a stoop.
Chris Evans for Rocky?
Nah.
Maybe if you were only remaking the first 10 minutes of Rocky.
You need a regular person's face for that. Yeah, he has, and he's way too well spoken for that shit.
I get you.
Can't do that.
Yeah, William said no. Show is right. Arnold is Australian in real life.
Austrian. Arnold is Austrian, not Australian.
That's what
Austrian.
That's what I said.
No, you said Australian.
No, you heard Australian. I have a strong accent.
He got a strong Bronx accent.
He said he's Australia. So
that's worse.
Yeah, so that's what happens.
But I understand better than Austrian, which you still got wrong.
Yes.
And I want to appreciate. I'm pretty sure Arnold would love to be Australia one day.
I might.
That's the first one everybody goes, hi, mate.
Yo, I got it. Jeremy Renner for Rocky.
That's not even bad. I can do that. Because his face looked like it'd been punched a couple of times.
Yo, when you said Jeremy Renner, I thought of Jeremy Piven. I was like, what? And then I was like, hold up.
All right, listen. We're going to do it simply. Hawkeye. For anybody out there that doesn't know his real name, Hawkeye.
There you go.
Hawkeye.
See, now you're cooking with fire.
Thank you.
That's how you supposed to shoot.
Yeah, we gotta remember.
That's
Kat.
how you shoot. Wow.
I will. That's how I shoot. We gotta remember, Cap. We gotta simplify. We can't give them actual names. People don't know them.
Yeah, I don't know.
We gotta get their most famous characters ever. Like I can't say Matt Damon. I have to say Jason Bourne.
Yeah. So, just in case you need clarification, what Lay just said, what Lay said was.
Slow it down. I just dissed.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well, you too, though.
Nah, I don't speak
I have
English.
a problem with simplification.
Yeah.
I hear you.
This is the guy that
he has plausible causeria.
He's the guy that what?
He has multiple gonorrhea. What did he say?
The rails have really come off now.
Hey.
If I have it, it's because of you, Show. I got it.
You want to go to war, Malaki?
Oh shit!
Is that why you're rocking all that gear? You got an adult diaper on, don't you?
Yo, we brought it back to the multiple diarrhea.
Somebody got too shit.
Whoa, what you mean we? You did.
No, it was no. I was repeating what he said.
I said plausible causeria. I don't know what you said. You said something about an extension.
Sarah Posey? Oh man. How about a buff out, a strong Johnny Depp?
No.
What?
I'm not even gonna let it go, Cap.
What?
No, Cap. And let's not even nice. We can't entertain that ridiculous thought. Out of here. Move on. Next candidate.
My man said.
Yep. What is wrong with you? As versatile as
Johnny
he is, no.
fucking Depp.
Not like, I'm a Johnny Depp. I'm a fan of his, by the way. But no.
Wait.
Damn,
You want
Trying
the
to
I'm
think
Black
of-
trying to
Dynamite?
think of somebody for Mickey, but I can't. I
Yeah.
can't think of any. I can't think of any actors who are old enough but have that fucking gravitas to
The
them.
guy,
Yeah.
the guy who played the Thing and Vic Mackey in Shield.
Oh, Michael Chiklis.
Yeah,
Michael Chiklis.
He's too young.
you butter him up.
The Agent.
Yeah, you know. Or Professor X. No, Magneto. There you go. You want an old guy, Magneto.
You want Ian McKellen to
McKellen.
play Mickey?
Yes,
Ian McKellen.
yes.
You know what? I got no problem. Fuck it. Why not? He's
I
versatile.
don't think you could do an American accent, but okay.
You never know. Give him a shot. He's versatile.
Yeah,
Wait a
Rocky.
minute. Wait a minute.
Get up.
No,
I
no,
didn't
can't
hear
be
a
that guy.
bell. One more
Can't be that guy.
round. Who's gonna?
He better not be. He can't be stoic, bro. He has to be. He's a dude from Philly. He can't be stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that people from Philly can't be stoic, but Mickey was never stoic.
No, not at all.
He's gonna be out there and like Apollo Creed is the future. No more
He's
Spider
gonna
Rico.
destroy you, Rocky. You don't understand.
You should be
What?
ashamed
No,
of
that's not
yourself.
Mickey.
You know what you're
I
doing.
need to be able to hear the penguin in the voice.
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
penguin
Now go
laugh.
out there and do it. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
No, there you go. What about Anthony Hopkins?
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Mm.
'Cause he can drop the accent like nothing. That's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know who this person is, but yo, I respect Johnny Depp, but he should never be Rocky. I love Pirates of the Caribbean after like the third one, but he should never be Rocky.
You didn't like 17, 18, and 19?
Absolutely not. It got to the point where they got bad, and for some reason they got longer.
Yo.
Somebody goes, let's make these movies really bad and just make them really much longer. Fuck yeah.
Yo, they're
No.
they're the Fast and the Furious of the sea.
What?
They're the Fast and the Furious of the sea.
That's not even a bad comparison.
But that's
I'm
not
not
true.
even
Though.
mad at
None
that.
of them are about family.
Oh no, they're all about family. They're all about family. When it comes especially to Will Turner, like his bloodline splits everywhere.
Really? I thought it was done after the second one, right?
What about Jon Snow? To be Rocky.
It's funny. I mean, most British actors are playing Americans anyway. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Why not? Why not?
They took me to the wall and I must lead you against the snow cape.
But I tell you this much, I've never heard him drop the accent. So that's something. I got to hear the ability to drop that accent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's Jeffrey
That's a good
Rush?
thing.
Let's look him
Jeffrey
up.
Rush. Oh,
That's
Barbosa.
Captain Barbosa.
Captain Barbosa. I can see it. If
Okay.
he can drop the accent, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. And it'll be funny because he'll be taller than Rocky himself. Because Jeffrey Rush is a tall dude. He's not short.
Robert De Niro as Mickey.
Joe Pesci as Mickey.
Yeah, Joe Pesci. Well, no, Joe Pesci's
Joe
playing
Pesci as
Paulie.
Mickey.
Joe Pesci's playing
Good.
Paulie.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. He's angry and always just angry.
I don't need a
Emily
watch.
Blunt
I got
as,
2 watches.
Emily Blunt for Adrian.
That's not bad. I can see that. I was thinking of Lois
Lane?
from this Lois Lane from the Snyder Cut.
Oh,
No,
Amy Adams.
we'd have been better
Yeah.
off with Holly Berry.
What?
We can't have any type of Lois Lane playing Adrian.
No, you don't like her. She's toxic.
It's the same character, just in different places.
It's not.
It is.
She's stronger than Lois Lane.
Really? You know she died of cancer in the movies, right?
But Lois Lane was a cancer.
That's a good one. I set that up. Damn it.
I'm
But
gonna
there was
back end this conversation.
that was my alley-oop. My bad.
Yeah, I
There you
can't
go.
pick my background on this one.
that was a good alley.
Thank you. I enjoyed that one.
Let you dream about Catwoman. You could have picked a better movie, Randy. Why Catwoman, bro?
Yeah,
She was
Swordfish.
Jinx. She was in so much Swordfish. We got to see her. Why would you say Catwoman?
Boomerang.
Yep, there you go. Last Boy Scout.
Yeah, Cap.
Even though she was in it for 4 seconds and then she got murked.
Gothica.
There you go. Even that was horrible. That one was horrible too.
Oh yeah.
Yo, we were standing in line to watch a different movie. I forgot what movie we were watching, and me and Toad sitting there, and Toad's talking to me about this movie, and I'm like, yo, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. He's like, yo, the poster right there, Gothica, and I'm like, Gothica? Like, where the fuck you put other letters in this shit?
Yo, but the way when you watched it, it was that bad. It should have been called Gothica.
Nah, it should have been Gotcha. Should I got you for your money?
Gotcha, bitch.
Word.
Gotcha, bitch.
I remember somebody was like, yo, you should go watch it. I go, no, I'm good. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm pretty good with this movie thing.
Word. Her
Yeah,
and
what?
Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson is Mickey. There you go.
Damn.
No. Samuel Jackson is Duke.
Oh,
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, but then you have to make this rated R. Throw the fucking towel. I'm tired of these goddamn Russians
Well,
killing my goddamn fighters. Throw the fucking towel.
well, sometimes you gotta step it up a little bit.
There you go. Right, yo, Ryan Reynolds. He just be in the movie.
Ryan Reynolds for who?
He just be in the movie.
Oh, okay. For a second, I was about to go Rock. I was about to go, you're an idiot. No,
Oh, no.
it's ridiculous.
I mean,
He can
if
be an
Chris Evans
announcer,
did
like
it.
you can be like the Bruce Buffer of it,
Just put him in the background.
or an actual announcer, because they have announcers calling the boxing matches.
Yeah, nowadays they do. Yeah.
Yo, by the way, that announcer was great. When he was killing Apollo, another left, another left, another left, another left. Yo, I was loving it. I'm like, yo, he's nice.
You thinking about Clubber Lane?
So I'm not gonna lie to you, Joe. I'm completely bad for every time you move, your head like flips and it's hysterical. All I see is it's all like red and whatever color that is. Just
This is distracting you. My apologies. I won't
no,
wear this hat.
it's all good. It's actually funny.
Clifton Powell as Apollo
I
Crews?
don't know who Clifton Powell is. I
Clifton
apologize.
Powell.
Damn, you stumped the lay. I gotta look this
I have
up.
no idea that. Yeah, I'm telling you, like for this, I'm like literally like, yo, throw out a name and I'm with it until it's like it's ridiculous, like Johnny Depp.
This is like one of those movies that you can't recast because there's
Oh.
no need to remake this at all.
He's Pinky.
Oh,
Say another fucking word.
Pinky.
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 Pinky as a
Apollo
Apollo?
Creed. Nah, he'd have been good
As
for
the
Duke.
trainer, Duke.
Or
Yo, he'd be
maybe
good for,
what's his name?
Rocky
Sue me
Five,
sue me
the
for what?
promoter.
Yeah,
Oh, the guy's supposed to be like Don King?
yeah.
Yeah, the promoter. I forget his name.
Damn, this could have been
Yo,
top.
So use IMDb instead of trying to summon a demon, bro.
Yep.
What the fuck?
He's bringing something from his gut.
Activate his powers. I got it. Yo, you was reaching. I'm gonna figure this one out mentally. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Psych.
I'm trying to. It didn't work. What's the name of Mary Jane in the first Spider-Man?
Kristen Dunst?
Kristen Dunst as Adrian.
Hell
Fuck
no.
that.
No.
He fucked up Spider-Man.
I knew it. I did that on purpose because I remember y'all saying that. I hate her. That's Mary Jane.
Yeah, she was a
Man.
horrible Mary Jane.
Yeah. So the character's name in Rocky 5 is George W. Duke.
Yep.
What?
There was two
Yeah,
Dukes.
that was the same. Touch me and I sue.
Sue me for what?
Man had a good point.
Touch me and I sue. Wow.
You serious? That was his fucking name?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Hold
As
on,
soon as he
wait a
said
minute.
it, I
Time out.
remembered.
First of all, I'm assuming Cap is very creative, but how the fuck would you come up with that random ass fucking name?
G.W. Bridge, George W. Duke. It rolls off the tongue.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Do it. Say it, Lay. Just say it.
No, I don't like that
Bridge,
movie. I'm not gonna know.
G.W. Bridge, George W. Duke.
I refuse.
Oh, I'm
Bro,
over
you
here.
guys don't understand, man. I can see an ad for that thing and just go. I'll stop watching TV for the rest of the day. Just go. I'm gonna take a walk, whatever. This place.
Go read a book.
Yep.
Oh
Absolutely.
shit! We got the same birthday. The actor who played him.
You and him,
Yeah.
you deserve each other.
Yes.
You've seen the movie more than once, and he was in it. Y'all both deserve each other.
Hey, he was in Jason Goes to Hell.
I know. He ate Jason's heart.
Yeah,
He
everybody
was in.
did
He was
that
in
movie.
Norbit. He was in Norbit.
Now, you're not helping his career, bro.
Word.
You're naming the worst of the worst.
Should have kept it at Jason.
Yeah, Jason Goes to Hell was bad. That
was
movie should have
terrible.
went to hell.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't as bad as Jason X.
No. Jason X was a fun fucking movie. That wasn't supposed to be like a real shit. That was supposed to be, let's just have fun with this.
Apparently, somebody didn't pass me that memo. I was sitting there like, oh, what? They got me for $12, son. These assholes. Congratulations,
You know how many
guys.
times I've watched
And I
Jason?
stopped going to horror movies because of that, by the way. That's the horror movie that just took me completely out of it.
Because you went in with the wrong mindset.
I know. I like an idiot thought it was gonna be, a Jason movie. Because I love the Jason movies. That's my favorite slasher of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Show.
All of a sudden, I was like,
Wrong.
once again, you got me. Congratulations. It's never happening again.
It's like
For the show.
the Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie
The one with-
remake.
The one with Taylor Maine that Rob Zombie did.
Yeah, the second
I'm
one.
not gonna lie to you. I liked Taylor Maine as Michael Myers because he is massive.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one
I didn't
was
like
good.
I didn't like the
I like
grunting
the
or the
first one.
breathing when he killed
Yeah,
the
I like
dude.
the first one. I didn't like the second one. I was like, I don't know what it just went off. Once again, somebody went off the rails, son.
No, so you know what happened? Rob Zombie didn't want to do the second one.
Huh?
Despite, it's weird. Rob Zombie said he had a trilogy in mind, but he had such a bad experience with Universal on the first one. He didn't want to do the second one, so they made him do it. So he was like, "I'm just gonna fucking." He's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna give him this. They want me to do it. I'm just gonna do it this then."
Or
So
do whatever.
take this and don't ever call me again.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all want me,
No, but
y'all want me to do the
I like
fucking movie? Okay.
Taylor Maine fits it because if you know Taylor Maine, he's the guy that played Sabretooth in the first X-Men movie.
Yes.
That same guy. He was a wrestler. He was a pro wrestler at one point. So you're like, he's like 6'10", over 7 feet. You're like, yeah, I get it. Because Michael Myers is not a small man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
He's about my
But,
height.
yeah,
Yo,
absolutely. Absolutely.
it's a little funny story. When I was like 12 or something like that, my uncle took me, his kids, to a haunted house somewhere in the fucking woods or some shit upstate. And I was all ready to go in, and I swear on everything, when we got there, the actor playing Michael Myers was in the fucking window up in the attic. And I clocked that. I'm like, all right, so he's up there. We're doing some shit. We're getting the tickets. Maybe like, what to me felt like 5 minutes. It wasn't that long. Some time had passed. This motherfucker standing behind some trees off to my side. I saw that. I was like, I'm not fucking going in there.
Gotcha, bitch.
I literally was like, nah, I'm staying the fuck out here. I'm not going in. That motherfucker's the real Michael Myers. I ain't going in.
Oh, he got down here. It's probably two of them.
It probably was, but I didn't know that back then.
Oh shit. I ain't going in there. Hell nah. I would have been creeped out too.
I mean,
Yo,
especially with the setting, you're like, nope. This
Nope.
is how it goes wrong in all horror movies, right here.
You know what it is? I love horror movies, but I hate being in a situation that I can't respond. And like the actors could do whatever the fuck they want almost to you, and you can't respond back. And I hate that feeling where you're in that situation. It's like, oh, I can't do nothing. Fuck that.
So you're not the one to scare, like jump out the garbage because you're your first instinct is gonna be like in the fucking video I watched. The guy
Yo,
punched him in his face.
Yeah. If you in the garbage can, you jump out. I'm kicking the garbage can down the block.
Oh,
That'll do it. That'll do
you
it.
didn't scare me. You're just annoying me. Conk.
Ah! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my bad, man. I didn't mean to fuck you up.
Damn, I'm from the Bronx, stupid.
No, you know what it is? It's a product of having an overactive imagination. So my mind makes any horror movie or any scenario way worse than it actually is, but I can't discern the difference. So like,
Yeah.
but we did during my Navy training, they did a video about like drunk driving, and at the end they played a prank on us where they had a video of this mom and this daughter driving a sedan around like just on the side of a fucking mountain, winding road, a truck coming the other way. And you're like, oh fuck, this truck's gonna hit this car. And right as they get to each other, a fucking zombie pops out at the screen. Scares everybody. Everybody laughed. The entire fucking night, every time I turned a corner, my brain put that fucking zombie standing there. So the entire rest of the night, I'm walking like on eggshells, trying to get back to my fucking dorm and trying to do other shit. But the whole time, my brain is like, nah, that zombie's there. That zombie's there.
I can see that. I can completely see that. You know what I'm saying? You just keep that replaying. You're like, oh, I ain't fucking with this right now. Go fuck yourself, man. Turn that corner. I'm ready. Oh, I thought you were there, bro. I see that.
That's why I watch most of my horror movies in the daytime.
Yeah, I was really stupid. I used to watch it late night by myself on some terrible. Let me go to bed now. Let me go to bed now that I saw the dude get his head cut off. One time. Meanwhile, that dude did it in like Alabama. I'm over here like watching Unsolved Mysteries, the absolute worst ever. Unsolved Mysteries was the worst. Like, damn, they haven't caught him yet? Too bad he's in New Zealand, but he might come here.
Yeah.
Horrendously bad.
Adam, who you say? Kobayashi? What?
Yeah. Bro, why I thought Kalbasa, I hope I spell it right. Why mine is telling me no, but my body tell me yes.
Kobayashi?
That was R. Kelly.
Or
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was.
I'm
That's
trying
the
to decipher myself.
I don't know why I thought LaFlaca said that's the best way to go to sleep after some good pussy. I swear to God, I thought that. I saw the stars and I was like, wow.
Whoa,
okay.
after some good ass? Oh, shit.
Okay, Flocka. But she goes after a good scary movie.
Good ass scary movie.
Good ass scary movie.
Okay, yo, Flocka, you got our brains just. We ain't even want to read the rest. Pew! He said, what?
I was about to say.
That's how your brain, that's some good ass. Pew! Pew!
You're like, where your head at? I think we know.
Listen.
Yo, Marissa Tomei as fucking Adrian.
Marissa Tomei. Oh, that's from my cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
So Aunt May.
Oh.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I think this is too signal. This is the end of the podcast.
Word. What the fuck is going on?
I pressed it once by accident, and I pressed it again to turn it off. And it just restarted.
I'm like, okay.
Because on the stream deck, I could press it to turn it off. On the DuXLR, I have to let it just run, or else it restarts. I wanted to go, but fucking now you gotta sue me for what?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you gotta forgive Cap. He hasn't slept all week.
Hey, we keeping him up.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
You haven't slept all week. That's why you acting like this.
Mm-hmm. Don't be pressing buttons, Cap.
Motherfuckers want to do podcasts until 1 a.m. on some. Let's argue the minutia of fucking.
I didn't want to do that. That was you and Cabs last night.
Word. I saw Toe throw the towel. I saw him. He tried to separate y'all like the referee and Rocky a couple of times.
17 times I was like, show's gonna say the next word. Show's next. Show's next. Show cabs. Hello? Yo, wait. Hold on. Show's next. Show, I want to hear from you next. No, wait. Captain America, wait. Show's next. Wait.
Yo, even to your calves after you done, I got something to say. And yo, y'all went for 3 hours. I was like, let it go, Tote.
You know who I blame? I blame Lay. Because Lay, he didn't try to stop it. He was actually on Cap's side.
Oh,
He's
shit.
a smart man. He's a smart man.
I
Damn,
legitimately
son.
agree. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yo, I agree with the man. But at one point though, I was just like, and then it's just,
Yep. It was.
and I can hear people, but I can't hear you. You know what I mean? Like I can hear them, but I hear y'all more. And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. No lie to you. I did add fuel to the fire. I didn't make it better. I know this for a fact.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't make no, not at all. That's just I made it worse. But fuck that. I'm gonna agree with him. I was just dying when we were all like, yo, you know what, man? After doing this 75 times, we're done. At one point, we just got to realize it's not going to happen. And, yo, Cap is right. You and him were agreeing often, and I was like, that's weird. That doesn't happen often.
Word.
And then at the end of it, there was like, it was like Joker, here we go.
Something is off.
And then we went. We went, my
Word.
friends.
Yeah, we got the biggest stoma of our life.
They went.
We're going, so I'm
We
like,
just
all right,
watched.
listen, let's go back to realize that at the end of the day, all show's fault.
Yes, this is
Correct.
fucking true fact.
Correct.
That's in the folder. That is in the fucking
That's
folder.
definitely in the facts. Especially if
Yeah.
you call that number, the first you're gonna hear, it's all show's fault. How can I help you?
Correct.
That's right.
That's how they open up everything.
Yo, but I'm surprised we didn't lose weight with all those laps we were running yesterday. We kept going back to the same.
Yo.
Oh my man.
Yo. So
And the funny thing is, yo,
was trying.
everybody made a valid and good point, but everybody was also like, no, this is it. And it was like, yo, at one point we got to be like, yo, no, we agree to disagree.
Yo.
At some points we met halfway, and then we just after that point we just said nope.
We,
I don't know
Next
why
point,
I
nope,
picked the hill
yes,
to die
nope.
on, and
Yeah.
I stuck on that.
yo,
No,
Yeah.
I mean, yo, listen, it's what you feel and what you believe. You're gonna stick to it. And I love to the point that we got to the point that we were no longer convincing each other. We were just reiterating our points. We stopped. We were like, no, you're gonna understand what I'm saying.
that's right.
Not that I'm right or wrong, you're just gonna understand my point. I'm gonna drive it home until somebody goes, all right, that's enough. And we all said it together. We're done.
Yeah, like, yo, we gotta go. Yo, Toe had to use a fucking sound effects to separate y'all, and y'all didn't hear it.
Nope.
He said, yo.
No.
And y'all still kept going. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't hear most of the sound
But
effects.
it was two very valid arguments in a way. But it was like you were never gonna meet. You're just circling around each other on some. You understand? You know, we're hearing each other, but we're not gonna understand each other.
We're never gonna. They said it too. We're never gonna understand each other. Wait till the
I
next
was just
podcast,
saying.
though. We got a warning already. It might happen again.
Yo,
No,
for real.
the only thing I remember about that had me rolling is just everybody completely understanding that we're not going to agree, but everybody driving home.
Word. But you're gonna
I
understand.
still lied to you, son. At one point, I was walking to work and I was just like, nothing was accomplished.
Yo, I was literally
Nothing got accomplished.
at one
all.
point I was like, this isn't even the topic that this
Yeah,
podcast
oh, no.
was made on.
Oh no, yo! The funny thing is, what was it Lois and Superman, the toxic thing? And I'm like, how the blue fuck did we get here?
Yeah. We went from Lois and Superman being toxic to is Clark Kent Kal-El, and then all of a sudden, should the MCU villains be stronger? To which Thanos was worse? Like, wait, what?
And
And
this
then
is why they
right
fucking
into,
love
yo,
it.
would they give a fuck about the other people outside in the universe, or would they not give a fuck? And then there is
Word.
where that shit said. They got
Yo,
away from
for real.
everybody. They got
This
away
is
from
why
all
they
of us.
love us, bro.
What had
This is
happened
why they
was
love us.
my GPS told me to make a right when I should have made a left. It got the
Yeah,
street treat, and I ran
I-
into some
Hey, listen, I was at a family barbecue.
shit.
I
I'm
hear
just
that.
saying.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
we was Night at the Museum Part 2.
Yeah.
Let's say we're not gonna attack and then attack.
I remember at one point it was like it got quiet, and then I don't know if it was Cap or Cabs, and then they said it. I was like, yeah, and we one more time, let's do it again.
Word.
Ding, ding,
that was
ding,
not
round
me.
7.
That was Cap.
I think that was Cabs. It was funny because it stopped for a second, and I was like, this might be it. Nope. And then he said something, and I was like, yo, nah, I agree. Then that's it. We went right back to it.
And we started being cops and saving our
Yeah,
children.
dude.
I was like,
When that hypothetical situation came in, I was like, wow, we really went off the rails now.
Yeah. You lucky I forgot, because I'd have been on some when somebody's holding a hostage in a hostage situation, when a terrorist has a bomb to a hostage's head, what do? Pop quiz hot
I was
shot.
like, yeah, well, I know for a second, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, but
What do you do, hot shot? I go, wait a minute, this is not the situation for that. Shut up, man. There's always a situation where you can quote speed.
That's
Don't
right.
Tell me no.
Show. Pop quiz hot shot. What's the answer to that quiz? What's the answer to that question? What do? Hostage situation. You got a terrorist holding a bomb to a hostage head.
I said it twice.
Yeah, he did.
You
But
did?
Show wasn't listening.
Word.
He's in
He's,
his I'm not listening position.
Nah, bro. Yesterday, y'all spoke enough for a whole week. You and Cav. So I'm like, my brain is malfunctioning with y'all voices today. I'm just fucking with you. What did you say, by the way?
I
Say
said
it
the
a little
answer, so I'm not gonna give it to you.
louder. You shoot the fucking guy in the head.
Which guy?
Guy holding the bomb to the fucking to the hostage.
All right, so you have words that can make the right answer in your sentence.
Absolutely correct.
You
That's
just-
what I was thinking. I'm like, yo,
yeah.
if you change a couple of words around, you have the answer.
Yes.
Okay, so use your head to shoot somebody.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah, let's work this out.
Right answer here. Go ahead.
Let's
go
work
ahead.
this out. Let's work this out, Joe.
That's never gonna get old. Take your time, Show. Take your time, all right? It's like riding a bike. You're gonna fall down a couple of times, but you'll get it eventually. Go.
Okay, you said switch the words around, and I said shoot the guy in the head as the bomb. So put the bomb on the guy's head till somebody shoots him.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Amazingly, he's not really extremely off still. Like he's in the realm. The answer's in there. You just haven't put the puzzle together. You know what I mean?
The wrong pieces together. I got
Yeah,
you.
that's what you're doing. You're like putting the wrong pieces together. That's what you're
Got
doing.
you. So instead of shooting the guy in the head, shoot the bomb.
Take the bomb out of it. I'll give you that fucking clue. Take the bomb
Yeah,
out of
forget
it.
about the bomb. Forget about the bomb. Focus on the hostage and the guy that holding the bomb, not the bomb itself. Forget about the bomb.
Yeah.
So what do you do, Hotshot?
You shoot the hostage in the head and eliminate him so that he won't have no leverage.
And then what? And then what?
Yeah, go ahead.
And then what?
Who you gonna blow up now, cocksucker?
No. Right. First, okay. Okay. First of all, you're a horrendous police officer. Horrendous. I swear to God, Joe, if I'm in a situation like that, don't negotiate. I'll do it myself. Like, my man, don't listen to him, bro. Don't put that gun down. We'll figure this out. Me and you. We'll figure this out.
Nah, I'm taking out the hostage. Now he don't got no leverage. Who you want to blow up now?
Like, you want to give him the answer? You want to keep working with him?
You know what? I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's try this one more time.
All right, I can hear you. I'll be right back.
From the top.
Okay, so
Try it again.
we're switching the puzzles. I said shoot the guy in the head.
Okay, listen.
Take the
I'm going to
bomb
tell
out
you
of
this
it.
much. Your idea is it's an idea, but I think your aim is way off. So think about that. Your aim is way off. With the
Ooh.
hostage. Your aim is off.
So don't hit the hostage.
So
Okay.
Don't kill the hostage.
Don't
That's
kill
what we're
the
aiming
hostage.
for. Okay, so what
Okay.
do you do? Remember, you're not shooting the bomb.
And I'm not shooting the guy holding the bomb.
Yes.
So
Focus
fuck it.
on the focus
I'll
on the
shoot-
hostage. The hostage where?
I'll just shoot myself. Listen, y'all guys are getting on my nerves. Fuck you and your bomb. Bow. That's it.
Cap,
I'm out of
Cap,
this shit.
please. Cap, if you be so kind, Cap. If you be so kind, Cap. Please,
Y'all
Cap.
not gonna put me in this situation. Fuck this shit. Clean.
You just shoot the hostage, man.
Yeah, just shoot the hostage like in the leg or something.
Yeah, you don't kill the hostage. You just shoot him.
Shoot the hostage, yeah, in the arm or the leg. So they're at that point, he's gonna be dragging somebody along. He's not gonna do that.
What if he hits the artery or something? Yikes.
We're not saying blindly fire at him.
You're pointing at them. I'm not telling you to turn around and just well one off.
In the stomach. Shit. I was
You know
aiming
what
for
I'm
his
saying?
leg.
You see what I'm saying? Any hostage situation, I don't want to show near it if I'm part of it. I will figure it out myself.
I was
Shows
trying
my
to hit the
hostage
shoulder.
negotiator from now on.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the smartest shit. Take away the
Really?
hostage, bro. It's over.
That's some like 1980, early 80s thing. Like, just kill the hostage and call it a day. Like, what?
Exactly. Who you gotta kill now? Huh? Tough guy. Press the button. Press the goddamn button. Like a rush hour. Go ahead.
Worst
Oh,
cop
man.
ever. Worst cop
Man.
ever.
That's why I'm a UPS guy. It's pretty simple.
Touche,
Here's
my
your
friend.
box.
Touche. Touche to you, brother.
This box has your apartment. Here, take it before it blows up.
What?
Hey.
That was
Anyways.
awesome. I was like, yo, your aim is off. I'm gonna kill myself. I go, okay.
Hey. Y'all putting me in an uncomfortable situation. You got a bomb. You got a hostage. Fuck this shit. Let me eliminate myself. Now you don't got no leverage.
You could have just walked away though.
That too. You didn't have to die. That was
Oh,
amazing. I
man.
love that one.
I love my
That was
man.
awesome.
My man said, "Oh, you think you gangster? Pow! I shoot the hostage. Pow! I shoot myself. You think I
Word.
give a shit if you blow us up now, nigga? You think I give a shit if you blow us up, motherfucker? Yeah.
was all
You
that.
you think you gangster, son? You know why they call me peoples? Pow! I shoot a civilian. I shoot everybody in this motherfucker.
You brought somebody that wasn't even in the bank. Who you? This motherfucker? Ew, fuck out of here.
Now, do you still want to blow shit up, mother bitch? Huh?
You like killing people, huh?
Let me
Yo,
show
I
you
wanna
how
see
it's
that movie so
done.
bad.
Let me
Oh,
show you how it's
shit.
done, fucking bitch.
Word.
I cannot believe it. I can't believe that went that way.
Mhm.
Oh
You
man.
got a hostage. I got a hostage. Now I got my partner. What's up? What you want to do? Oh, shit.
Yo, you gotta write that movie, man.
That would be a great movie. Cop walked in there and shot everybody. The hostage, himself.
But the dude, but the terrorist survived. The terrorist survived.
The terrorist, the only one with the bomb. Like, what the fuck?
And Terrence goes, I did not see this coming, and I'm still broke. I'm
Word.
still broke.
No,
I can't
Not
even
to
press the
see
mention he
button.
no longer gets arrested because he didn't kill anybody.
That's true.
Word.
Yo, but my man would be like, "Oh, you want to rob the bank? You want to rob the bank? Blah, I'm gonna rob the fucking bank too, nigga.
Wow, the
Let me show
manager. You want to shoot the manager? Wow, fuck out of here.
Give me the money. Give me the bow to tell her."
Now everybody's dead. Who you blowing up? Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Let's see how gangster you are, motherfucker.
Oh man. Hey, we got a movie on the way. Diamond Entertainment. We building it. We gotta cast it. I'm definitely the cop. But
It's gonna be a
anyway,
short movie.
hey, everybody died except for the fucking hostage. Well, not the hostage, the bank
The
robber.
terrorist.
Where the terrorists walked out of there alive. But back to Rocky 4, guys. Anything else y'all want to add? I know we had fun.
I can see him
The
writing.
referee.
I can see him writing fucking Rocky 4. If he dies, oh, you want to kill motherfuckers, huh? He goes after Duke. Bow. Yeah, you see, you think you gangster? And then he goes after the ref. Bow. Yeah, shoot that motherfucker too.
Why you didn't stop the fight, motherfucker?
Holy.
Yo, when you said you was mad that Rocky didn't throw the towel, Duke was right next to him, and that's his trainer. He could have jumped the fuck in there.
Dude, I was mad that nobody actually did anything.
Throw the towel. That towel wasn't gonna do nothing.
Like, if that was me and Vin was getting the shit kicked out of him, I'd have jumped in the ring. Fuck that. Like, the fight's over now.
That in real life.
Is that Duda's trainer jumped in the ring because of the low blow?
Andre Galata. He kept hitting fucking Riddick Bowe in the balls, and his trainer jumped in. Hey, boom, fuck out of here. I'm tired of your shit. He jumped right over that rope. That's how you want to play? Okay. Fucking Mayweather's fucking father, I think, jumped in the ring. Oh, his uncle.
His uncle, yeah.
Where he got headbutted?
Nah, that was the Zab Judah shit where they low blowed him or something.
Oh, yeah. Zab Judah, he jumped in there like, what's up? He wanted to fight Zab Judah's father.
Right in the face.
We're going to rewrite. We're going to rewrite that, man. Apollo's going to survive. Somebody's going to help.
No one else is, though. Yo, show. I'm trying to get a fucking actual like camera. I'm looking at the Sony ZV-E10. That's the name of it.
DSLR?
Nah, it's not the cheapest, but it's like like the Sony's, but it's like $300 cheaper than the Sony I wanted to get. But it has everything that it has. Just something, whatever. I want to get that camera so we could record, so we can make videos in 4K and all that. We have to do that scene. Oh, you want to take hostages? Boom, and just start shooting.
I'm the hostage.
Oh, you think you gangster? You got a hostage, motherfucker. All right, bow. Now what? And that'll be the sound effect for the gun. Bow. It won't even fire. It just bow. Well, mad like ketchup packets. Yo, this is the movie podcast, bro. We're talking about making a movie based off of Rocky 4.
Correct. That was
based off of Speed.
No. It was based off of the conversation we had of Rocky 4 that led to Speed, but this is Rocky 4. They understand.
Oh, shit. Y'all gonna start. Don't tell me y'all gonna get into this argument like yesterday.
Yo, you think the people watching our movies gonna give a fuck about Planet 62? you honestly think that?
It's apparent I don't.
Apparent I do.
Hey, there are more viewers, right?
You want to go through all that right now?
But that's what makes us unique. All the different perspectives and all the different,
And then there's show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's just different.
Hey.
It's perspectives, and then we got show to even everything out with whatever perspective he has. I don't know what it is.
Hey, I did okay today. I think.
You at least proved you watch more than 5 minutes of the movie.
Hey,
and different parts.
Trying to accomplish.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm proud of you, bro.
Oh, thank you. I'm fucked for next week though. What's next week movie so we can let the people know?
That's a good question. What is next week's movie?
Damn.
I don't think we're not gonna be here next week, right?
Yeah, next week's AEW.
That's right.
So next week we're gonna have a pre-recorded video of Cap reviewing Malignant shit.
Malignant.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, Malignant.
Yo, that movie is just as crazy as whatever the fuck Toes were just trying to say.
Yeah.
Isn't that when the tumor is not malignant?
Malignant.
Okay, I got it right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max. I seen it. What do you call it? I saw it over the weekend,
What
and
up,
I've
Chris
been
Paul?
dying to talk about this movie.
I saw the actual little poster when I was going through the movie. So it's the black and red wording. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I'll watch it.
So Chris Paul, he says, "What's up, guys? Show is a cool dude, but what if we rob a bank or rob a candy store?"
Damn, those are two different extremes.
Yo, if we robbing the candy store, I'm the bad guy in there. I'm taking everything.
He said, "While we rob some candy." He ain't saying no. What did he say? Bank.
It says it right there.
Hold on, I gotta go.
What's up, guys? Look, I'll show you this is the message is on the screen.
Okay, I didn't see that one. I didn't
All
see
right.
the one before. I was reading the one in front.
All right, I was about to say.
And I didn't see that. I only saw the ending. We rob we rob some candy. That's what I read.
What's up,
no,
guys?
no
Show is a
candy.
cool dude, but what if we rob a bank or a candy store? And then the next one, and show be the one person to tell stories while we rob some candy.
Bro, you disrespecting me right now. Look at my stomach. You think I want some candy?
I do. His stomach look exactly like Ivan Drago.
Been working out. What's wrong with you?
Yo, you disappeared into your background.
That's how many abs I got. I
There's so
disappeared.
many abs that Rocky's punching the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's another thing I like about Drago, man. The way he was taking the punches at the end, holding on to it, he did great, man. Drago was my favorite in the whole movie. Where he was rolling off the ropes as they was whipping his ass.
I love the script.
Oh yeah.
He's like, here's your 2 sentences. Have it. Enjoy yourself, bro.
Now add the music for the montage. He had a montage while they were training Apollo. They had a montage for Apollo's entrance. They had a montage for the news reporters. A montage for him driving. A montage of him landing in Russia, then training in Russia, then losing the Russian agents, and then a montage of the fight.
I'm trying to see what the problem is.
I'm just letting the people know that may have not the people in TV land. And then the lines were, why are you gonna fight him in Christmas? That's where he wants to fight. Why are you gonna fight him in Russia? That's where they want to fight. My husband is a very powerful man, but they threaten us. You call us killer. You call us murderer. We kill your children. We must go back to Russia to fight your American. We are not safe here. That's what the white
accent was that.
That was.
I don't know when they're killing children, but
that was the Olympic gold medalist Russian accent. You guys don't know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
This is antagonistic propaganda, and we're getting out
That
of here.
was in the movie.
Yes. So was everything else I said.
Yeah. And Show's Wakandan accent was closer to Russian than whatever you did.
Absolutely correct.
No. I didn't do Russian.
That was a Wakandan Russian.
I didn't do Russian. I did Lualani's accent. Lumali.
You did the swimmer's accent.
Yeah.
Okay. When did she go to Idaho?
Very hard. What? When did she do Ironheart?
When did she go to Idaho? When the hell did she become country? What's wrong with you?
When the minute they landed in America. She had to get a green card somehow.
Mm-hmm. I still don't understand what James Brown was saying.
We
though.
beat your American fight fair and square, but you call us cheaters. You say my husband is a murderer.
You didn't understand the song "Coming to America"?
No, that part, the chorus. Everybody
Living
else
in
was singing it, but when he was singing the middle, I live in a man. I didn't understand what his part. I did
jump back, kiss myself.
Did you just have a stroke live on stream?
I swear to God, I think Show legitimately just had like a stroke or a seizure on this podcast.
Yo, hey, I thought I played it well. That's exactly how he sounded to me. Mm-hmm.
I got to admit, you may have not seen the whole movie.
Uh-oh.
That was one of the legit most incoherent shit you've ever said on any of these podcasts. And that's amazing, by the way.
And
Sounded
James
like
Brown's already incoherent.
That's what I'm saying. But how did you make James Brown less coherent? That's a fucking that's an accomplishment.
You just made him hearing. He ain't even cold no more.
Oh,
oh my God. Jesus. You know what's funny, show? I realized something. One day I have to watch you watch a movie.
We have this. That's what our movie review.
I gotta just sit there, yo, and not even like that's like a solid like maybe 10-15 minutes. Just be on some. No wonder he doesn't know shit.
Hey, next week's review, me watching a movie.
We're gonna be.
I'm gonna record
AEW.
it. No, I'm gonna record it for y'all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so there's gonna be two pre-recorded reviews for next Wednesday. That's pretty good.
Pre-recorded review.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure
I'll see how I watch a
you
movie.
enjoy, bro. Because if you walk away, I'm gonna go. What the fuck's the point? Sit down and watch the movie, bro.
For the last hour.
How much you want
Yeah,
to
they
bet?
walk away, and I'll be like, yo, what was the point of this?
He's gonna
How
turn
much
on the
you wanna bet?
movie,
10
walk
minutes
away,
of it
take
is
a
10 minutes
shit.
of sugar.
Yeah, take a shit. He's gonna come back, ask his kid what happened. His daughter's gonna be looking at him like, oh, I don't know.
He got 10 rings. Yo.
Once again, bro, just watch you watch a movie. I'm good. Just sit there and go. How don't you? What babbling incoherentness are you talking about? Watch the movie, bro.
Yo, question. We did me and Toe's favorite movie. What's your favorite movie, Lay? And Cabs?
Yo, Cabs.
Well, Cabs.
Cabs. If you're watching, what's your favorite movie?
I meant to say Cap, but go ahead.
Shit, my favorite movies. I have
Hardball.
There's a whole list of movies that I. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give one. Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Man, I ain't never even heard of that. Well,
there's no surprise there.
No, Brotherhood of the Wolf.
You remember that movie, Only the Strong show? The one I tell you, like, but you just made it your damn business?
Yeah.
The lead actor in that is in that movie.
So it's a French film.
He's like,
it's a French like action martial arts film that's based on like Victorian. It's in the Victorian era. It's a little bit of a mystery. There's action in it. It's a really dope ass movie. They have it in English, so if anybody wants to watch it, it's in English. It's dubbed, but the dubbing is really good.
It has, you know what's funny? If you think about a game, kind of like an Assassin's Creed kind of feel.
Yeah.
Kind of like Assassin's Creed. You know what I'm saying? If you ever played that game, you ever seen it? It's like the way Assassin's Creed is the game, the action is kind of like that.
And the way it unfolds, it actually unfolds like reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool the way they unfolded. But
yo, you turned show off the minute you said it was Christian Viantore, and then you said book. He's like, hold up, time out.
Yeah, when you said
like,
book, Joe just, I can see through his shades, his eyes just went like, nope.
He said French, and I said I could barely understand English. I dare you.
Dude, it's in English, man. They have it in
English. So they have it in English.
Do the sound effect, Toe.
Everybody knows you're my friend, bro. You gotta get it together.
Oh.
I looked up, Chris. You made it. You're my friend, bro.
Like 3-week-old fucking audio.
That's actually a couple months old.
Ah.
You're my friend, bro.
So the sound effect is.
Oh, he did it. He did the boom. That's exactly what my brain did. Exactly.
That's what your brain did.
Yeah. All three correct.
See, you said it was Victorian and they got to read a book, and Show's brain went.
Say what again? Say what again?
Read. What's wrong with you? Nah, but we should review that movie someday. You got that to the list.
Don't review a movie on my behalf.
And Lay, your favorite movie was Baywatch, you said?
Yeah.
That's the first one, the second one when it comes out.
Oh, okay.
No, mine is The Crow.
The Crow. Okay, there goes a good movie we could review.
Yo, that's another one that was on my list, but I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I was trying to get a movie that maybe nobody has heard of before.
Oh, you accomplished it with definitely with Shell.
Correct.
For sure. I mean, what you said, I was like, oh, I remember Mark Dukakis. Here's a fun fact: Mark Dukakis played the Crow in Stairway to the Crow in the TV show that they did
On Sci-Fi.
Yeah, on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, with like the first 2 episodes, they basically remade the '94 movie.
Yep, absolutely. It was weird, but it was all right for what it was. You know what I mean?
Dude, I almost went up and got an autograph from I can't remember his name right now, but the dude who wrote The Crow, he's always in Artist Alley during Comic-Con.
Yeah. Oh,
and I wanted to go up and meet him, but I heard a couple other people say that he wasn't what they thought he was gonna be when they talked to him. So I was like, I'm not gonna do it because I want to keep, I want to keep that illusion up.
I want to keep that mystique. Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I lost all the mystique for Jerry the King Lawler and Sergeant Slaughter. So I know what you're talking about.
What's that?
Like a couple of years after, was it a year after or 2 years after Jerry the King Lawler almost died on Raw? That we went to Comic-Con. Yeah.
Like 2
years. I saw him. I was like, oh shit! I went up to him and he's talking, and I was never the type of person to just interrupt niggas while they're talking. So I went up to him. I was like, yo, like I was waiting for him to acknowledge the fact, like, yo, hey, how you doing? He looks at me, and then goes back to talking to the chick, and I just did fuck you then, and walked away. I was about to be like, yo, bro, I'm happy you're alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm happy you're still here, bro. I'm a big fan. I see you got comics. Let me buy a comic. But my man just did the.
Well, that's right. He draws comic books. That's right.
Yeah. That's what he was there for.
But remember, he's a big Superman fan. So that should have clued you into how he was going to be like.
See? And so
gotcha.
He was nice to me when I met him. I took a picture with him and everything.
Well, it could have been it could have been something different that I have that you don't. I'm not gonna speculate.
I mean, where's he from?
Memphis, Tennessee, Jared Lawler.
And Sergeant Slaughter. That's weird.
Well, he was at his at his booth, and me and my brother was were we online or we was just walking past? There was mad people there.
Walking past.
I was like, oh shit, it's Sergeant Slaughter, and he's doing this. Like he's hiding his face. And I'm like, I'm a grown man. I don't know what you're hiding from. Like, you're 6'8", sitting on a stool that's about my height in the middle of the fucking Comic-Con. What are you hiding from, bro? What are you? You're a flag right now, waving in the wind. What are you hiding from?
All puns intended. All puns intended. I get it. That was good.
You don't think he was joking?
Not like that.
Oh, was cock blocking.
Oh, that's what it was. You was cock blocking Lawler.
I was cock blocking.
Remember, it is puppies. Because apparently he's like 5 years old when he sees tits.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
But I'm a fan of titties as much as the next man. But holy crap, son, you're there to do something.
Hey. Yeah,
I'll do it after I'm done with this.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck your fans. Go after pussy. That's the moral to live by. You know,
I got 1 million fans. You could lose one.
Bros before hoes, but don't get in the way of. No, that was his job. He was doing that for money. Fuck it, the pussy though. It's the strong.
Yeah. That's funny.
I can see that, Kenny, because she looked like she was 11 and a half. So yeah, he was definitely trying to get some pussy.
That's his age range.
Yeah.
Wrong. That's his age range. 11 to almost 12.
Yes.
If there's grass on the field, play ball.
11 and 11 months.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, that too. Fuck him.
Yo, Toe, what's that story you told me about your mother? Yeah, I met somebody famous.
Samuel Jackson.
Was it Samuel?
Yeah. So Samuel Jackson was filming a movie on our block. They used our house for lights and shit like that. So Freedom Land. When you who was the chick in the movie with him, Vic? Not Diane Lane.
No, something more.
Oh, Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. It was a horrible movie. But when she comes out of her building, that building was across the street from us, and they pan over, you see a blue house. That's where we used to live. So everybody was on the block, and at this point they were resting. I wasn't there because this is the time I was cutting school. So I had a deal that if I didn't miss any more days, I would pass on time. So I couldn't take a day off to watch this. So I'm hearing that everybody's on the corner watching the movie take place, and Samuel Jackson's laying on the hood of the car. And a little kid comes like, "Hey, you're Samuel Jackson." And he lifts his head up, and he puts his head down. And he's like, the big brother's like, "Yo, bro, the fuck?" And my mom's like, "Yeah, that's why he has the purple lightsaber, because he's a faggot."
Oh,
Yeah, like
that was a good one.
And ever
That's
since,
a good one.
and ever since that day, she hated Samuel Jackson's guts.
Wow.
Yeah, because she's
Not gonna lie to you. That's a good one though. That's
she's
never thought
she's
about
one of
that
those
way.
you can't fuck with kids. Like if he did that to an adult, so be it. But a kid, nah, you cross
I
the
remember
line.
we met Colin Farrell, right? They were doing Pride and Prejudice around where we lived, like literally on our block. And this trailer was literally in front of my boy's building. My best friend, like the trailer's right there, and he doesn't have like this big fancy trailer. He has like this little silver shit. You can tell it's his trailer because the other ones have these fucking RV things going on. And he comes out, right? When the sister comes out, then he comes out. He's dressed like he's just playing football, and he has these cigarettes. And I promise you to this day, I've never had a stronger cigarette in my entire life. I don't even smoke cigarettes. But he was like, "Yo, you guys want cigarettes?" I'm like, yeah, Colin Farrell's offering me a cigarette. Fuck it, why not? You know, this is a cool story. And that was also, you remember my boy that smokes was like, Jesus. And then some girls pass by. He goes, "Girls around here, they have nice arses."
Arses.
From as American as it gets to nice arses. He broke because it was two Dominicans just walking by. We know them. You're like, "Girls around here have nice arses." I'm like, what happened to your accent? You just broke. He was like, "What?"
I gotta go.
And then Edward Norton walks by, right? You're like, "Hey, you're Edward Norton." He doesn't acknowledge us. All of a sudden here, "Fuck you, nigga." Just keeps going.
What?
Just keeps going. Because he hasn't realized the neighborhood he's in. We told him, "Fuck you, nigga."
Oh, I thought he turned around and said that. I was about to be like, "Yo, Edward Norton's a gangster."
He said it to him because he's like, somebody goes, "Oh, you're Edward Norton. What's up?" He just keeps walking by, and my boy's like, "Fuck you, nigga."
Yeah, that's the Bronx.
He just keeps going through his trailer. And then John Voight came out. He said, "What's up?" He was really nice. Like he took pictures with people. Colin was cool, but Edward Norton, I'm so happy you're not the Hulk anymore. Go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
The Bronx. Damn.
Well, that was in the
Everybody was
Heights,
really
show.
nice. But the funny thing is, like Colin even said, like everybody said around here is so nice. Like, yeah, you know, I mean, you're taking up space, parking spots, and nobody has killed you yet because you know it is Manhattan.
No.
But cool, he's cool. John Voight's cool. Fuck Edward Norton. And my boy called Vanessa Williams a crackhead. When they were filming Shaft around here, around where I used to live.
Yeah.
When they were filming Shaft, he was like, "Oh, Vanessa Williams, fuck you, you a crackhead." I was like, "Man, can you stop? Can you warn me?" Because I'm with him. I'm like, "Yo, can you warn me for somebody comes out of here and starts trying to whoop our asses?" I'm like, "I'll be honest. Nope. On your own, buddy." And Busta Rhymes is mad tall, by the way. Fun fact that he's a tall dude. You don't even realize it till you meet the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Tell by his
But,
voice.
but the whole thing leads to fuck Edward Norton. Just going back to the point.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
I
Seth
hear you.
Rollins.
Word. Word.
You ain't busted.
Yeah.
So
that purple lightsaber one, I gotta remember that one. That purple lightsaber one's a good one. I gotta remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Shit, that's a good one.
And I was
I
like,
would have
"Fuck, I
never
missed."
thought of that shit.
what's next week's movie? That's the
Damn,
Crow?
son, you don't even listen. Yo,
Who the fuck is you? Like, who the fuck is you?
didn't you hear we're going to AEW next week?
Yeah, you volunteered to do a video as well as I did.
Okay, so I'll do a video of watching The Crow.
Why would you ruin that? Save that for a good review.
Watch Pootie Tang or some shit.
Yeah, what Pootie thing? Yeah, I could definitely tell you're probably way up your alley. You don't even have to pay attention to that movie.
I know that belt is magical. See?
There you go. Not much processing there. It's really simple. At one point, they don't say anything. Like, when he's playing the music, apparently, they're not even saying anything. Perfect.
So it's like Rocky 4. Okay.
They know, there you go. And it's mad short, too, by the way. It's not even a long movie. And so there you go. And then one day we'll do me watching you watch a movie so I can be like, wow.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to get frustrated, but it's cool. It's cool.
Said it was all worth it at that.
I'll take some bourbon with me and take off the edge. Guys, worse than any movie game I've ever played.
Every time show leaves the seat, we take a shot. Yo,
every time I know
15 minutes. He's drunk.
Then I'm gonna take the empty bottle, just I'm out this. And the worst part is shows my ride. It's gonna be the worst part about it. Shows my ride. I'm gonna knock out my ride and be like, well, I guess I'm staying here tonight. Got an airbed? I'll fill it up. Don't worry about it. I've done it drunk before. It's okay.
Well, guys, next week we don't have a show. We have a video from Cab.
Kenny said just Uber.
Cab.
No.
From Cab.
Show, are you high, bro?
No,
We let you. We
Cab
finally.
is one different word.
We finally.
Flip.
One different word.
Yeah,
that's you're right.
flip it
It's
upside down,
two
it's
different
Cab.
words.
That's
It's two different words. But show, we finally give you a movie that you watched to review, and now you come at us with high shit. You don't know who's who. You don't know what words are. You don't know how to say letters. Like what's going on here, show? You're making me look bad.
And here's a cherry on top. You keep asking the same question in different ways, and we've already answered it 4 different times.
Yeah,
I don't want you to go to the show, man.
And you're not even waiting until like next Wednesday to ask me what the movies are, like most people like to do. You know?
I'll do it now. And then I'm actually
and then ask me next Wednesday.
Yeah, you know me. I'm not gonna remember what you tell me today, but at least
you'll remember it tomorrow.
Yeah.
How are you not gonna remember something you said you were gonna do?
Oh shit, you don't know me. I already forgot, bro. What was I gonna do?
Yo, aren't you going to the show? You're not going to Gigi or Kenny? Nobody's gonna hide you.
I think somebody might have an extra ticket or something.
Yeah, you're not. No one's hiding you in the trunk or nothing.
Nah, I might surprise you.
Surprise us! You don't even know where we're sitting. What, you gonna jump in the ring naked?
I'll take the mic.
By the way, that would be a ridiculous highlight.
Yeah, he's gonna jump in the ring. He's gonna jump in the ring naked.
Stadium again.
Oh yeah, he's gonna jump in the ring naked with his only accent. With his only accent, sporty, 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 sporty.
Why is everybody does that accent? They're so aggressive. They're never relaxed. They're like sporty, sporty. Why? They're not angry like that, bro. So aggressive. Oh, that's hilarious. Show. What do we do? When will we review next week?
The AEW Dynamite at the Arse.
What?
Movie.
Yo, Kenny said he'll get you out of jail, show, but not after that. What did you call it?
Arthur Ashe Stadium? I've never heard of this stadium.
You've really never heard of that stadium, honestly?
Nah, is that the way they play Wimbledon?
That's where they play Wimbledon. Yeah, that's where they play Wimbledon.
The U.S. Open.
Yeah, they play Jang-a-lang, Jang-a-lang.
Like mostly Wimbledon. I'm a huge fan of Wimbledon.
Jing-a-lang, jing-a-lang. What the?
Oh shit! This went from the movie
God,
podcast to the toasted podcast. Like, what the? We're not even high or drunk.
Yo, I want everybody to understand this. Nobody here has been actually drinking at all. Like, I got water here. Toe don't drink. I don't think Cap drinks.
I drink more than he does.
I'm not sure if Show was he drinking before we got here, but I didn't see any alcohol come to him as we're doing, like, as we're working. So, so what we're trying to say is we don't know what the fuck Show is on.
Yeah, for real.
That's pretty much it. That's like the legit. Like, he literally at one point, I don't know what he shot, but it hit the system really fast because he went off the rails quick.
That's what happens when he's truly excited. So now we know if he's ever really excited, he's gonna act like he's drunk. He might just go jump in the ring butt naked. Sport T.
Yeah. My boys told me.
You better say that if you do it. Man, get on the mic, take a mic, Sporty. You're like,
What?
why is this British accent so angry? Has anybody else seen this?
And
You
just,
need that guy.
just be like, the Nukkle Hedd Podcast, Sport T.
You're like, I guess when they Nukkle Hedd Podcast has aggressive T, like I'm in. Let's watch it.
That's it.
We want to interview Santana and Ortiz. Please.
Hey. That's how you ruin stuff.
Yeah.
If somebody reads the email and goes, "Nah, we can't do this. If we're gonna have this savage in there."
Word. That's
Word.
the email we got.
Oh, these are the Sport T motherfuckers, huh?
These are the guys. But then again, Santana Ortiz might be like, yo, they're crazy enough. Fuck it. It should be fun.
Yeah.
It should be a fun interview. Right? He's willing to do that. The interview got to be crazy. With Sporty, so angry. I can understand why he's so angry.
Hey, and fuck around, the interview be like, so how you like being a wrestler? What? You did all that just to ask me that question? Hey, fuck it, man. Sport T.
Yeah. He goes, I was waiting for something outrageous, something like that. And I ask you a question. Do you enjoy beating up people that don't look like you? In other words, white guys.
Are you Puerto Rican?
All right, now you just made it bad. Now I can't even answer you. Like you see, you don't like that question, but the other question you got a problem with.
Yeah, right? Shit, because we could go far. We could go far in this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's your nationality, Santana? Are you really Puerto Rican?
Oh, you just want to get slapped. You just want to get slapped. Yeah, they don't do that. He's gonna be like, excuse me?
You take a picture of Hoe Avenue, but are you talking about the hoes on the avenue?
Exactly.
Very true. This is very true. This is very true. This is very important.
Yeah, for real.
That's your question. Born nasty, you mean you were always nasty? Or at one point you became nasty because you was one of the chicks from Hoe Avenue with a nasty hoe?
Yeah.
Was that it? Was that it? No, I actually called my people. What? Oh, no, okay, my fault. I was like, it's something personal. He's going to go, it's personal. I go, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You guys drink? That'll help. I forgot, who was it? There's an interview that does that of Greg Norton. Like, he gets people, you got to see that with Marky Mark. Wasted, son. He gets to the point that he sits on his lap and starts playing with his nipples.
Damn.
Yeah, he's drank too much for that.
The guy, the interviewer is gay.
Okay.
So you see where that's going.
Yeah.
Shit just got serious.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. Don't get Marky Mark drunk. He might do it to you.
No. We might have to save that for Sasha. I mean,
oh shit. Kenny, don't get him Sasha's number.
Yo, why you gotta do all that shit, Joe? Look, you made Cap go out of the fucking frame.
Word through the forbidden door. Bloom.
Yeah, I'm at this point. I'm legit trying to stay awake.
Hey, listen. I tried to bring it to the ending 5 times, but y'all seem like y'all want to continue.
Well, you keep fucking up words.
Who the fuck is y'all?
Wait.
I asked y'all what's for next week so we can end it. I asked y'all this, but hey.
Brett, we gave you the answer 4 times and you still asked us 4 times.
Yeah, and
okay, I won't ask no more.
Everyone knows how we end the fucking show.
How do we end the show?
And on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, y'all.
Good night.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my music?
It's playing. It's just for sucking reasons.
Shit. We fucked up the ending, y'all.
It's playing, but we can't hear it for some reason because the fucking Go XLR, fucking bitch.
Do the state law, man. State law's doing it again. State law.
The music's playing though, so we can get it for the sound.
That's right. The people that was watching it, they can enjoy it.
By
the way, we got off real fast.
Yeah.
I know they want to what? It's over. Somebody want to get some come back.
Yeah. Guys, if
we
y'all
gotta work on it
tomorrow.
We gotta work on that ending. Also, I'm like, yo, and on that note, we all do this and
Boogie. That's it. Then you can hear us during the ending credits.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was the only one not ready. You saw me. I had to sign and everything. How do you end? Good night. I was ready.
Shit.
I know the show.
I was
I know the show.
I was gonna end it a half hour ago, but you wanted to ask 16 times what's for next week, what's for dinner, what's for lunch.
I was trying to let the people
Then
know
you want to
when
talk about
when to
naked
come
shit.
back.
We have a whole nother week for that. Like we could do that on Tuesday.
All right, guys. So come back for tomorrow's fucking wrestling pod at least at 9
because
o'clock.
I got some shit that might be controversial.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got some shit. Lay ain't ready for this shit.
Bring Cap with you.
Right.
If he ain't working.
Do it.
Bring who with me?
Dungeons and
Many
Dragons.
podcasts.
Bring who
Dungeons
with
and
me?
Dragons tomorrow, right?
Huh?
I said Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow. I remember.
So
Friday.
normally it will be, but they're doing what do you call it? This their summer